Okay, so Londinium. Catherine, are you alive?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yay.
Welcome back.
Sorry, just on call, so just letting you know.
No worries.
No worries.
For
Okay,
you.
so Barry, what's the answer to the question? Who does Caitlin get a call from? Is it from Giorgio or is it from Philippe?
Hello, I'm trying to reach you about your car warranty.
It'll be from Philippe.
It'll be from Philippe. Okay, so you're still at this party house, this extraordinarily expensive den that you are staying at that Tanya has paid for and organized, £30,000 a night, or whatever it was, 20,000. It's expensive in any case. You had your little meeting with Tatiana, who came and popped in for a quick visit and a little chat to say hello, and then she left. And what else happened in that little scenario? Any other thoughts, recaps? I remember there was a scene with Alan on the balcony. You're talking about jumping. That didn't need to happen in the end. No. Okay.
Me and the doc were just like, we're fine. Nothing bad happened. It's all good.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't rewatch the video this week.
So we're all in the room at the moment. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Barry, when you're ready to make this phone call, you can do that. Otherwise,
I'm ready.
All right, you're ready. Okay. Okay, so your phone rings. She picks it up.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Who is there?
Kate. Did you
Oh, this is the right number for Kitty, huh?
Yeah, that's me. How did
you are Kitty?
Yeah. How did you get this number? I just got this phone.
What you see, we have somebody in common.
Oh, we do?
I see, we do. Yes. You're how can I tell you this? I tell you this in English. Well, better English than I normally got. I am me and you have the same sire.
Oh, okay. Who are you? Who is this?
My name is Felice Gratiano. You will not have heard of me. I am not famous. I am.
Are you the artist?
Am I an artist? Oh yes, you could call me an artist. Yes.
I think Sophia might have mentioned you.
Oh, I imagine she was not happy when she mentioned me.
Well, not particularly, but she's not normally happy. What can I do for you?
I am in the city of London for a exhibition, you understand. I thought at some stage, if you were not busy, perhaps. Giorgio, are we busy?
No, Philip, we're not busy. Not tonight. We have made time for these.
I am thinking, if you are not busy, Bambina, perhaps we could meet somewhere and, but if you are busy, I will understand. And
I mean, I don't think I'm particularly busy. Do you guys want to go see an art exhibition? Just addresses the room in general.
I feel like we
Why
should
not?
probably dress better than what we are for that. I mean, we can, but can we get ready first?
Barry, your character, the exhibition hasn't even started at this point.
Pardon?
The exhibition hasn't begun
excuse me. I am here to. I am the exhibitionist. It is not ready yet.
Oh God!
Okay.
How do you say? I am the one that they are exhibitioning. It is not busy. It is not done at this time.
Okay.
Excuse my bad English.
Do you speak Spanish? I can speak Spanish.
Spanish.
You speak French, Italian, and English.
I speak French, Italian, and English.
Right, English is, that's the only one we have in common. Okay. Right. And do you mind if, okay, well, do you want to meet up somewhere in London?
I would be of I am in the where are we, Giorgio? I saw a sign that said Piccadilly. Is that
Yes,
where we
that
are?
is exactly right. Yes.
I am in the Piccadilly Circle. I do not know what a Piccadilly Circle is, but I am in it.
Where are we?
Where are you?
I am in a Piccadilly
One second.
Circle.
I'll tell you.
It's like a really fancy hotel somewhere.
It is. It is.
Lanesborough?
That's right, Lanesborough.
And the distance between there and Piccadilly is
Who knows? Half an hour. We'll just say half an hour.
yeah, okay. Well, if you want to find somewhere and just text me where you are, I'll meet you there. Do you mind if I bring some other people?
What if I am to come to you and your people? Would that be all right?
Why don't you just invite him over here?
Okay, well, Tanya said it's right. We're at this place. Come meet us here.
Oh, that is a fine place. I have stayed there before. It is a wonderful place. It seems
Very
like
nice.
you have much taste to be living in such a place.
Definitely not living here, but just renting for the night, I think. But it's
Who's
under.
Luke?
Oh, it would be my great pleasure to
here's this
be
kid.
coming there. I will see you soon then.
All right, see you soon.
Ciao, Benny.
Ciao.
Ciao.
And then I relay the rest of the conversation to everyone who couldn't hear it.
Go on.
So I just got a call from someone who says they're also my sire's kinder. So what's it called? A bond mate, blood mate, brood mate. That's the word. And they're coming over. Do we need other models? Okay here? I don't actually know. Anyway, he's coming over. Please be nice. I don't know. Cool.
Sorry, darling, I didn't hear what the hell did you say? Also, I'm so busy at the moment. What happened? Who?
A brood mate is coming over for supper.
Why? Oh yeah, yeah, okay, sure. Why not? We've got more extras. We've got more extras here. He's hungry.
Right. I
So
mean, you
what's
could
the
just
name?
invite him over. Philip.
Oh, okay.
Phil. Lip. I don't know. We'll find out when he's here.
Yeah, sounds good.
So what
Okay.
kind of kit are you going to put on for him today?
I have no idea. Honestly, I feel like I might just stay.
English accent kit?
Yeah, I just might stay like this for a little bit. I'm tired. And so I feel like this is easy to stay in. And this is probably the most presentable of kits to meet a new person. Kind of based off you, but we'll see how it goes.
Ouch. There.
Okay, so Barry, Philippe is on his way. And you're coming in a rented car, which Giorgio has organized on your behalf.
Yes.
It's a what is it? A Mercedes, an Audi,
It's an Audi.
Rolls, an Audi. Okay, Alright.
Up to date Audi.
all right, very good.
His
not
clothes are all up to date and very fashionable.
All right.
More resources than intelligence.
No,
Rude.
no, believe me not. We are different people. You will be very sad if you are looking for my intelligence. Because I have none. Absolutely none of these intelligence.
You can have this conversation when you get there. Save the role playing. Okay. And so what do you guys do in the meantime for the next 20 minutes while Philippe's on his way? Anything in particular?
Question.
I might call Sophia and just check that Philippe is actually a person.
What did we decide about the time zones?
Well, we were in a different place from the last time that we decided on time zones because it was Oslo.
Right, London to Chicago, time zones. London is 6 hours ahead of Chicago. Okay, so and it's getting late, so yeah, she could be available.
Reasonable that she's awake.
All right, so Sophia answers the phone.
Hi, sorry to bother you. Do you know Philippe Gratiano?
Well, of course I do. I'm his sire.
Right. Okay. Just checking that he's actually a real person because he just called me and is apparently coming to London.
I do believe we had this conversation a little while ago, but yes.
Did we?
Well, out of game. She told you. She did tell you that you had a
okay.
roommate, so you know
Okay.
that. You didn't know he was coming to London, but
yeah. I did know he existed, but it was more of just checking that
confirmation.
Yeah, it's like, did you organize this? Is this a thing?
Okay.
What does he look like? Do I need to worry?
That's what you're asking her now.
Yeah.
Well, you should recognize him. He's a beautiful, handsome Italian man. An artist of very high caliber. I'm sure you'll enjoy his company. He's very, very kind, a very nice person. A vampire of what I can only say is unparalleled innocence and kindness. Be good to him. He is a
That'd be a change
soul.
of pace. It'd be lovely to mean him. Okay, cool. So again, sorry for calling. Just
I'm gonna sneak up and say hi.
That's a sage. Sorry, she spooked me. I've made friends.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. So things are going well in Chicago and in London now.
I mean, as well as they can. New accent, new me, different friends. So far so good.
Do you need to say anything to anyone else, Annabelle or anything? I can pass a message if you wish. I tell her that you send your love.
I feel like that would probably be good. She's still mad at me.
She's not so mad anymore. To be fair with you, she doesn't think about you that much.
This is true. I'm very unforgettable. Good. Thank you. That other thing that I asked you about, did you manage to track them down?
Out of game, remind me.
My brother who was moving to London.
Yes. I am looking into that as we speak. You can hear the scribbling of a pen.
He's completely forgotten about it. Okay, no worries. Just thought I would check. And how's the rest of the people? Were they okay? I was supposed to keep in contact with Mercy, but I lost my phone. Mercy
has mysteriously disappeared. She's been replaced among the coterie. There's a lot of changes in that coterie. In fact, I believe the only person that's still part of the original coterie is the Ventru, the child of the prince. Remarkably enough, isn't that a surprise? The child of the prince is the one person in that coterie to have survived. Everybody else has rotated through and out. Wow. Did you know that recently there was an attack upon the prince?
I didn't. No.
Yes, you know the one they called Gus. The gangrel attacked the prince in the Sears Tower with grenades and all sorts. There's been a whole
He did
hoo-ha.
What?
Yes. Unfortunately, unfortunately, yes. Enough said.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm glad I got out when I did.
Yes, there's a Tremere in that group now too.
Interesting. Okay, yes. Well.
And a new gangrel has joined.
Oh. Well, thank you for the update. Or my love. Thank you for.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you. Keep in touch.
Yes.
Love your work, darling. Love your work. Have a good evening.
You too. Bye.
Good night. Bye. Click.
What the fuck, Gus?
Who is that?
That was my sire. Just having a talk about my old team. Doesn't seem like.
Alan and I are going to explore this place. So, do you want to join? Or maybe break into someone's room? Shh.
Yes, that would be good. I will distract myself. Let's go do that.
All right. So, Philippe, you're traveling. Brum, 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 brum. Is it just you by yourself in this car? Because you can drive. You don't usually need a driver.
No, I got Giorgio.
Oh, Giorgio's with you? Okay.
Yeah, because I am in London. I have no idea about this London place.
So he's got the map out, and are you driving or are you map reading?
I am map reading.
Okay.
I do not need to map read, Giorgio. I can remember the map.
I know you can remember, but it seems to me you're going the wrong way. This is in the wrong side here. This lane is one way.
My broommaid would not lead us astray, Giorgio. She knows what
I
she's
know you say
doing.
this is the quickest way, but it's only the quickest way as the crow flies.
I am not going by a crow. I am going by the map. This is a map.
Yes,
Giorgio.
yes. And here we are, this corner.
This corner. Then how come it is a dead end, Giorgio? I told you. I
The
said,
map is not the same. It's not the territory.
Giorgio, I say go left, go left.
The map is not the territory.
The map is not the territory. If I tell you to go left, you go left, no right. You went right instead of left.
Meanwhile, Sage,
Yes?
you and who are doing what?
Kish and Ellen, we're all going to we're going to explore the place.
Right.
'Cause why wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't you?
This is
And
true.
Where's Tanya while this is going on? Tanya, do you let them out of your sight?
Yeah, because
Because-
basically what I was thinking was while they're all feeding me and Jojo kind of like, those two hand in hand walking out in some room.
Right. There's this parade of models coming in and out of the place.
Yeah.
Right. Philippe's going to come in and you guys are going to be like, oh, another model's here. This could be funny. Okay. So, all right. So where do you go? You leave because this whole floor has basically been rented.
Yeah,
So you're going to go to a different floor then?
yeah, so we're just going to
Sage?
go in a different room maybe. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you personally, and that's for work purposes and for feeding. Yeah. Okay. So you're doing work in between feeding, kind of casually feeding between making phone calls and writing emails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly like.
All right. So you got a wrist in one hand and a keyboard in the other. Okay. So it's like stuffing your face full of burger while you're trying to type a letter.
Exactly.
Okay. Gotcha.
Workaholic and hungry at the same time.
Just got an IV next to her, just a wrist.
You know what? I'm going to get you to make a self-control check.
Hold on.
I feel targeted.
You are targeted.
Self-control. 2.
If you want, you can come explore with us too, Alexi. We could drag you along.
Sounds good. We'll come
Hell
hang
yeah.
out with Ellen.
0.
0.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that model collapses next to the table while you're trying to finish this email. You finish writing the sentence and then you look down and you're like, fuck.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm
Jojo comes
sorry.
in. It's like, Tanya, what have you done? You can't do this. You can't. We've got to get him back down.
I'm sorry, darling. I was so busy. I wasn't thinking, and you know me, darling. I'm really sorry.
He's going to be on stage in 15 minutes. Next. Oh my God, what am I going to do with him?
Just put him in the corner. He'll be fine.
He's not going to be fine. They're going to be looking for him.
Jojo,
We need to
just
wake
put
him
in
up.
the corner.
He just slaps him. Wake up! Wake up! What's his name? So it's on his name tag. Jeremy. We've got to wake Jeremy up.
Okay.
You work. I'll organize something. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, good.
Out of game, I'm gonna sequester Luke's character, the Doctor, to organize this business. So Luke goes and helps him. Luke, not Luke. Dr. Shipman. All right. The Doctor. Meanwhile, you guys go off for a wander around the rest of the building.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna leave this floor.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna left. Okay, where are you gonna go?
We're gonna go where the excitement is.
The excitement as well.
Yeah. Is there more up than where we are?
There's
Do you
one
want to
more
play
floor
hide and
above.
seek?
Oh, Well, that's not fair. We've got Alexi here.
Yeah.
Master hider. Extraordinaire.
True.
I mean,
I
if we can
feel-
go up, let's go up.
Yeah.
Alan's with you, right?
Yes.
He's like,
Yes.
well, Alan, wait a minute. Well, you could put like a fucking tracker or something on him, right? Like you could have like a not GPS, but like a, what do you call that shit? Like a radio tracker, like, like the CIA has, like, that kind of thing. Then you
Do
could,
we have access to that right now?
well, you're fucking vampire. Surely you have access to all sorts of shit, right? Right.
Maybe not currently.
Anyway, what was the deal with that fellow that was here before that like took off in a huff? That, what was his name? Bishop.
Bishop.
Yeah. What happened with all that? What was that all about? He seemed like a right fucking snob, didn't he?
He's all good. He cares, but he's highly strung and incredibly stressed out.
Oh, that's good. Not like the rest of us then.
No.
Excellent. I see that, cat.
Hell yeah.
Goodness.
Which kind of leads us to
He's training
Yeah.
to be a voice
we should have a chat about clans, Alan.
Oh yeah.
I don't
What?
think they would have
Clans?
gone into that.
What are you? Oh my god! I didn't get myself into some sort of racist thing, did I?
No. I
You're
mean,
not like the clan.
no.
No. It's more like sports teams, just for vampires.
Sports.
Yeah,
team
kind of,
vampires.
but-
Right.
But
Like
every
different countries. So like the World Cup, but with
Okay.
vampires.
Okay.
but every
Gotcha.
every different sports team has a different weakness.
Right.
As I start flashing in and out of obfuscate.
Oh fucking hell! What are you doing?
And different
How's he doing that? You see that? Did you see what the fuck?
magic.
How can we
Ooh.
see something that's not there?
Well, you see and you don't see. Come on, you know what I'm saying, Sage.
I know,
Come on, what
I
I'm
know.
talking about. You're just playing with me now, aren't you?
Of
The
course.
cat's currently sitting on the spacebar.
This is
Stop
fun
playing
for
with your
you.
food, Sage.
This is fun
Stop
for you,
it.
isn't it?
Yes,
Yes, I thought so.
more than anything. So Alexi is a Nosferatu. His weakness is quite apparent. Sorry.
Why does that sound so familiar? What's that word?
They made a movie,
Yeah, they made a
the 30s, I think.
All right, probably seen it on Tally then.
Maybe.
It's
Okay, so what?
kind of
That's
accurate, but not really.
that's the name of your team then, is it?
Yeah, in a way.
Do you want to say what Nosferatu are good at? Like known to be good at?
I take off my mask.
Bloody Jesus, that's frightful. What the fuck is that?
That's what I'm good at.
What? Looking
That was
like a
quite
fucking-
rude.
Whoa, fuck! You all right, mate? Does
Yeah,
that
I'm
hurt?
fine. Not anymore.
Ooh, that must have hurt when it happened.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's
I
why I
wouldn't
walk
judge you,
around.
and you don't look that great either.
I've got my bandages back on. That's why I walk around and
You look
not
like
seen a lot of the time.
So you're like the Invisible Man then?
Yeah.
You've got the look of the Invisible Man. Yeah. Anyway, then you have Kit.
Right. He's like, oh yeah. He turns back to Alexis. He's like, so I
Oh.
bet you use that on all the girls, don't you? Hey, you go out to the,
Real smooth.
yeah, right. You'll be in the changing rooms, wouldn't you? I can imagine.
I'm going to just bonk him on the head.
Oi,
He's not a pervert.
Ridiculous.
I
how
don't
do you
think.
know? Bet you fucking is. I would
Hanging
be
out with
fucking
Alan, I
that.
might be.
Don't encourage him. I'm a Toreador.
You what, like a bullfighter?
I'll
See, I
fight your
said that
ball in a
too-
minute.
well,
No,
What?
I'm gonna cilantro behind him.
Celerity.
Celerity.
You'll get it.
Celebrity.
Good.
Cilantro behind him.
Cilantro. I'm gonna cilantro behind him. Gonna use my powers of coriander.
Right. Awesome.
Smelling like cat pee.
Okay, so you use celerity and get behind him. It's like, fuck, where does she go? Oh
And
my
I just-
god,
I just tap him on the ear.
Jesus Christ, you can do that shit too. You can turn invisible.
No, I just move faster than most people, to be blunt.
Whoa, fuck, that was fast, wasn't it?
And also, I'm gonna. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. I'm gonna touch his jacket and do my spirit touch thing and see
Okay.
where the jacket's been, and this is gonna be real bad.
All right.
He's just got it.
It's a brand new jacket. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's right then.
Mm.
He did use
Alright.
the bathroom before though, so.
Oh god.
Head number 2.
Yeah. Jacket. Roll your spirit's touch.
Spirit's touch is empathy and
Perception and
pers-
empathy.
perception and empathy with a rating of 8.
Wow. 2 successes. Okay. You see the flash of him paying cash for it at actually, where did he get it? He got it with Benjamin during the daytime. It's daytime, and he's hanging out with this person who he mentions the name Benjamin. Benjamin's standing next to him when he buys it. He says, "Very good purchase, Alan. Very good purchase. I think that was grand." That's what you get from it.
You went got this with Benjamin.
Yeah. So what?
In the daytime at the shop, I just would play everything about the jacket.
Well, anyone here could have probably told you that.
When I arrived after you, and I haven't talked to anyone before this.
Yeah. So you say. I'll take your word for that.
All right, give me something of yours that I wouldn't know anything about.
All right then. Okay. How about? And he goes into his wallet and he takes out this ring. How about
Okay.
that?
All right, let's see what the ring has to offer.
All right, roll.
Is it a male's ring?
It is.
One success.
You have an
That
image.
is a 10, if that helps.
It's a 10?
It's a 10.
You have an image of a dark-haired woman in a living room in a house on the side of a mountain in the daytime. She's got long black hair and she is giving him this ring.
You got this from a lady with long black hair in the mountains.
Yeah, so fuck. Okay, how'd you know that?
Can I just describe her to him?
Yeah,
Who is she?
he kind of looks away. That's my ex.
And you still
We-
carry the ring.
Well, we were going to get married.
What happened?
Shit happened.
I'm sorry.
Well, football, mate. That's what happened.
Don't have football anymore.
That's true.
That's true. But now I've got you fuckers, don't I? And I've got Sage.
Yes.
Sage. And Sage looks to me like she's about to take up most of my
You sure
time.
do, Alan.
This is true, although
The shit.
could always use another retainer.
What?
You don't have to just have one retainer. So if you found someone that you wanted to keep alive.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Someone I wanted to keep alive.
Yeah.
Is that true, Sage?
Well, if Sage is nice about it.
Yes. Oh.
Sorry, I put her in an awkward position.
Yes, you have.
Sorry, I apologize. Pretty much, I need a retainer anyway.
I don't feel comfortable. Oh,
Unless you want to, unless you want to share. But yeah.
Anyway,
You
we
can-
don't really get on, me and that girl. We have fucking awful fights.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
not then. Best
South-
not then.
South
But-
American, she's got a real temper. She gave me a black eye once.
shit. Yeah, let's not.
What's wrong with South Africans?
What's that?
Oh, no.
What's wrong with South Africans?
Jesus.
Don't know what you're talking about, love. But nice accent out again.
Oh, I better watch it, bro.
I played a South African mercenary once in a role playing game. It was quite good actually. Based him on that fellow in what's it called? District 9.
District 9.
There's a lot of secrets in District 9.
I also
It's actually
played-
pretty spot on. One of my good friends, old man's from South Africa, and it's like he's been over here for about 1 billion years, but hasn't dropped the accent. It's quite funny.
Yeah, they do keep their accents, remarkably.
It's really
very
hard to do the
deeply-
accent as well for long periods of time, because when I
I know how
have to
to
do
eat
it,
too. That's good.
I have this vein in the back of my neck that I have to strain to do the accent, so I can't do it for a really long time.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys are wandering around downstairs at this point.
Hold on. What
talking
can you
about-
do, Sage? Where did our powers?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
about you?
Well, how about I go into all of the clans if I tell you what I am?
You want to keep it a secret.
And
That's okay. You can keep it a secret, love. What else is around here?
I'm going to. I'll drag Alan away, and then I'll just whisper it in his ear.
Okay.
And then I'm like, you can't tell anyone.
What did you just tell me? Like, what did you out again? What did you tell him? Did you say gangrel?
No, I tell him the truth.
Oh.
Yep. Oh,
Can
he
I-
needs to know.
Okay.
He will need to know.
All right.
Tell him the truth. But he probably wouldn't even understand anyway.
Can
Yeah,
I
he
roll to
doesn't-
see if I heard it?
Are you going to use all specs to
Yeah.
heighten senses?
Some of
Okay.
us have assumptions, but
You can make perception. You can make a perception.
No, I'm going
alertness.
further away than that.
Perception alertness with a really high.
Or investigation, actually. Perception and investigation.
Okay, I have less in investigation, and I'll make the difficulty a 9 because I feel like this is a secret that she wants to
She's
keep.
taking it a long way around the corner and behind a door.
Yeah,
Across the street.
one success.
Different country.
So you might get.
That was a really good roll if the difficulty had been 6. Oh my god.
I'm going to say that you get like a little snippet of it,
Okay,
but it's just enough to be.
I'm
it's like
intriguing.
I don't use the accurate word either. Or the
okay. Well, I don't really know anything about.
I
other
don't use what
clans
everyone
anyways.
says, so
Right.
I don't know enough about clans to like know it on site anyway. So it would have on air anyway. So it would have just been
Alexis
like,
has his own ideas on it all.
yeah.
Right.
Like, oh, Bugger shouldn't went too far away. If it had been a difficulty of 6, there would have been 5 successes. But it was a difficulty of 9, so I just got the 1 because I got a 10.
Right. Okay. All right. So yeah, you just hear something along the lines of, "I'm a." Yep. Sorry. That's yep.
and then she'll go on to keep talking about the other clans.
Okay. And so you outline each clan and its primary disciplines, etc. Okay. And give them a brief idea of what they do.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're talking about all that stuff. Philippe, you arrive at the.
Oh,
Tell them all about the Warlocks.
oh, I love going to this place. It is a beautiful place, is it not, Giorgio?
Yes, yes. So are you going to stay here, Philippe? You want me to organize you a place to stay, a apartment here?
If you can have my stuff boat here, that would be fine, Giorgio.
But we have a place already booked. You want me to move everything from here? What about
no.
Rosa and myself?
No,
Wow.
don't worry. I will be back tonight. You go back to Rosa and she will be looking after you.
Good. I don't like the idea of moving everything again.
I can always catch a taxi.
It's a lot of work, Philippe. You have to remember, my old heart is tired now.
Giorgio, how many times have I told you? Your old heart is not your old heart anymore.
It has beats, you know. It's missed its beats from time to time.
Oh, yes, well, yes, I understand. But okay, you go back to Rosa. I will be fine.
Right, Philippe. He pats you on the shoulders, straightens your jacket up. You look good.
I
Go.
hope so. Do you think she will think I am like with how you say with stick up?
She will be so impressed, Philippe. She'll be so impressed with you. She will be so proud to be related to you. Okay.
Oh yes.
Relax, Philippe. If you carry yourself like this, you're gonna have a.
I am nervous, Giorgio. I mean, I hear she is very talented. At
No.
lots of
You cannot be nervous. She is the one who has to be nervous around you, Philippe. You are a great artist. You understand? You are a genius.
things. Giorgio, I have just been lucky with my talent. That is all.
Go, Philippe. Go quickly. Go and meet your destiny. You know.
Okay, which room did she say she was in?
I did not catch that part. You were on the phone to her.
Oh, I will ring her when I get in there.
Good, good. Now, what do you want me to do? Stay here in the car, get a park, or go to
No,
the cafe
no,
or something?
no, you will get a chill. Go home. I will take a taxi.
All right.
I want to try one of these black cabs, you see?
Good, good. Okay.
See? Ah.
See. Okay.
Up in the room, we're talking to Ellen. It's like, right now, the sprites are the scariest thing that exist. If you walk into doorways, they can steal your eyeballs. So you've got to be very vigilant.
What the fuck are you
What
talking about?
can?
What?
Sprites.
Ah, sprites. I thought you said spikes. I'm like,
Sprites.
You mean like Sprite Cola?
No, I mean like little people with wings that will go and claw your eyes out if you're not paying attention when you walk through doorways.
Oh, fuck. What? Is that shit real?
I
Sounds
don't think it is real, Alan, but who knows these days?
You're
Definitely
fucking
not
with
right.
me, aren't you?
No, I would never do that.
Had me going for a minute,
I'm
mate.
going to phone her now.
Okay.
Stop
Be
playing with
true.
the dinner, cat.
Caitlin, your phone rings.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Oh, are you here?
I am here. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Take the elevator right up to the top floor. We're in the whole floor.
Oh, you're in the whole floor. Which precise whole floor are you in? There are many floors to this place.
69.
59. 59 floor?
60.
Are you sure you...
I
Not
think
too many
you're on
floors here, kid.
this level 8, I think.
Okay, level 8. Level 8.
will be fine.
There is only 8 floors.
Looking up
No,
at the
no.
outside of the building going, 59 floors? I don't think so.
No, 8.
Would have been room
8.
59.
8.
Room 59.
Okay. Excuse me, are you sure you're my roommate? Okay. Okay.
That's a good question.
I will see you soon. I will see you soon at which room though? Once I
59.
get to 8.
It's the Rose Suite.
59. Okay. I will see you soon. Bye.
Cool. Bye.
Jojo, darling.
I don't know how hotels work.
Jojo, you talking to Jojo, Tanya? Yep.
I haven't heard from anyone. Where are they?
Wandering around downstairs, I believe, with their new friend Alan. That's what I understand. They went for a wander. They said something about breaking into someone's apartment. I'm not sure it's such a great idea, and we will probably end up footing the bill for it.
This is probably the reason why Bishop left. I mean, I get it.
I suspect it probably is why Bishop left, to be honest with you. I mean, Bishop
We're
was
dealing with kids.
he's very straight-minded, that Bishop, but and a little bit uptight. But to
Can
be
you
fair,
please darling,
yes.
can you please grab them and just
Right, I'll
gather
go and look
them
for them now.
and
Yeah,
bring them here?
of course, Tanya. Of course,
Thank
I
you.
understand how stressful this must be for you. Why are you dealing with these people?
Darling, I do not know as well. I've got this airstrip that Bishop left me, and now I have to deal with this. I might have to give Parker a call if possible, or if we can get to Bishop just to ask him. Really,
Yeah,
I need to
right.
ask him.
All
What
right,
does he
I'll-
want to do with this?
But we should email him. That's probably your best bet. But we can give him a call as well.
We can. Oh,
Send
we'll
read
try
receipt.
giving. Oh, we'll try give him a call, and if he doesn't answer, then we will email him.
I am ready for that event.
Okay.
Okay, so Bishop can answer the phone if you want to call him.
Okay.
All right. But in any case, Jojo comes downstairs and finds the rest of you guys milling about doing what the fuck it is you're doing right now.
It's Jojo. Run.
Messing with Alan.
Socializing like vampires with the dinner.
Jojo's calling out down the hallways like, you've got to come upstairs now. Tanya is looking for you all. It's time for you to all come upstairs. You can't be down
All right,
here now.
Jojo.
But we're
Well, we
waiting
can,
for my
and we are.
bridesmaid. We have to wait for him. We have to escort him into where we are.
Who are you talking about, darling?
Felipe.
Who the fuck is Philippe?
That's a very good question, but I'm assuming he's going to arrive any second now.
Well, he's not going to find you if you're down here, is he?
Oh. Okay.
So he's going to be heading to where did you send him to?
The room that we're in, the suite.
Right. And are you in the room now? No, you're not. You're downstairs. downstairs in the corridor.
Jojo, I'm having it almost up to here with your sass.
Do I get to the
And this is why
towards
we
him.
like Alan more, Jojo.
Yeah, right.
Is this why?
Let's go, Alan.
Do I get to the room?
Yeah.
Do you realize what Tanya's paying for this room? It's £30,000, £30,000 a night, and you're hanging out in the corridor. I don't know what your problem is.
I mean,
don't
to be
understand
fair, it's
what
not
you
our
do.
fault she has really exuberant tastes.
Did she put you up? Did you stay in her house? Has she been giving you hospitality? Did she show you
Jojo!
hospitality? She did. She did. You need to be more, I don't know, respectful. Tanya, just all she wants is just a little bit of respect, you know. It's all she
Oh, we
needs.
respect her fine. It's you that we're having a problem with.
I haven't done anything. I'm just bringing you back upstairs where she is. That's all she
Yeah.
needs.
Mm-hmm.
We don't like stairs in these parts,
Just
Jojo.
use the elevators right
You've got a
here.
very odd stare at us
I'll
right
see
now.
you
You're staring
upstairs
at us very
shortly.
oddly. Don't like it.
He gets in the elevator. You've got 2 minutes.
Oh,
He
sorry.
presses the button. The door's shut. Bing.
2 minutes
God.
and 30 seconds go by, and then we go into the door. We go into the rooms. We get up there, we wait for 30 seconds. And then
Jojo
we
comes
go
into your
in.
room, Tanya. He says, I gave them 2 minutes. They've got 2 minutes. I don't know what we're going to do at the end of 2 minutes, but they've got 2 minutes.
Thank you, darling.
If
We
they're
waited.
late,
Darling, it's fine. It's fine. Just here, darling. Let me come sit to Mama. Come sit here.
I know, darling. All right. He comes and sits over by you.
And
And
it's really fun to rile up.
sleep. You go into the thing, you go up the elevator, you get off at the 8th floor. You're heading for the door.
Waiting for the door.
As you're heading for the door, you see a group of people coming down the corridor, which are these larrikins here. They're casually taking their time, talking about someone called Jojo, apparently.
Pets walking, like, you know, when you put your foot in front of your foot. So it's just like as slow as possible.
Yes. What we should do is aim for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Just see how what happens to him.
I'd love
And even
to
though
have
I'm an
a
obfuscate, I'm
minutes.
pretending to be Jojo.
So why exactly are we like rocking up this fellow anyway? You trying to piss him off?
Because it's fun.
All right, fine, fair enough. All right.
I don't know. After a while of being told what to do, there are certain people that you just don't have to take that from.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I can imagine myself being in that situation quite shortly then.
You'll get used to it.
You'll get used to it. I don't know if you'll ever get quite to our level,
Wait.
though, Alan.
Who's this?
Oh,
Who's what?
Philippe. And she like points at him and goes, Philippe.
That is me, funnily enough.
So
Hi.
in the corridor outside the door to the suite,
Uh,
the Rose Suite,
hi.
room 59 on the 8th floor.
Nice to meet you.
Catherine Price, at your service.
Is she reaching out a hand with no gloves?
Yeah, I don't wear gloves. If anything, it's like leather gloves. I don't think I'm wearing gloves now.
Philippe's
He,
wearing gloves.
He puts his hand out and shakes your hand.
Nice to make your acquaintance.
Is it lovely to? Oh, you are so beautiful. I have never seen anybody as beautiful as yourself. Absalom made an excellent choice. Oh, sorry for being so forward, but that is just the way of me. Oh, and you are such a lovely lady too. You are original. I should paint you sometime.
FYI, Philippe's stats, his appearance is, when it loads, sometime this year. Fuck. Let's reload that tab. Anyway, I believe it's 5.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the opposite.
Dang.
Well, then I come out to obfuscate. Say hi.
Right.
Hello.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points in appearance. Yep.
Oh, please excuse my, I did not expect you to show up there.
And he's dressed in a very expensive suit with a white shirt. Tell me if I get any of this wrong, Barry.
Yeah, go.
long coat over the top of that. He's got a scarf, probably.
Yeah.
He may have like emblems embroidered into his shirt collar.
Yeah.
What else? Fine, expensive Italian shoes.
Yeah. Italian shoes and, lovely eyes.
Right.
Lovely eyes and stuff like that.
Right.
Lovely to meet you too, sir. Shall we?
Mm.
And I open the door,
Ooh.
and I'm expecting Joe to just be standing at
Jojo's like, that's 3 minutes. That's 3 minutes. I told you 2 minutes.
What are you going to do about it, Jojo? This is Philip, by the way. We met him on the way up here.
Oh, now we're just letting strangers in too. Tanya.
This is the broodmate that I told you was coming up.
There's
Jojo.
3 minutes and they've brought a stranger in here. 3 minutes.
Oh, darling, I did not tell you. We are waiting for someone.
Oh, I
A
see.
broodmate of
Philippe
Kit.
Jojo takes out a calculator from his pocket and begins punching in numbers.
May I say, Mr. Jojo, it is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Philippe Gratiano.
$225. That's what a minute costs here.
You want me to pay you $225?
Darling,
No. Philippe, you're fine.
I have $225.
No.
Out of game, I have no idea how much a minute would cost out of £30,000, but I just pulled that shit out of
If
my
he
ass.
wishes $225, I will get $225.
No, he's just being sassy. You do not owe anybody here anything unless Tanya is. I did ask you before. Is this fine?
Who is the owner?
Oh, Tanya.
Oh,
This is Tanya Muller. Muller?
Oh, Tanya,
well,
what a
good evening.
lovely name. May I say you have a lovely name?
She is
thank
our
you.
benefactor for this evening, and
What is
in
your
most
name, sir?
cases.
Not only that,
Accurate.
but your style is elegant, to say the least.
Is that what I think it is? That shirt of yours? And I said an Italian fucking name.
Oh, it is just
And
a
the
rag.
shoes. And
It
then
is just a rag I have put on for this evening.
oh, darling, no. I know this brand. I know that, and I know that, and I know that. This is beautiful. I love your style.
I am sorry to be pushing in on your obviously important party. It is a very important party by the looks of it.
Oh, no, not at all. Jojo, darling, is there anything you need, or is there anything you want? Are you hungry, perhaps?
No, I have already eaten, should I say, partaken.
I've got a whole line of beautiful men waiting in my office.
Oh, now you have put it that way. How can I refuse such a beautiful offer
Please,
from such a wonderful person?
Come into my office, and you lot, you guys can come to my office, and we can have a bit of a discussion.
You be needing me in there,
How
Tanya? Will you be needing me in there, Tanya?
Yes, darling. Actually, darling, can you go and just calm yourself and relax and do your little meditation or whatever you have to do, and come back when you're.
He is visibly upset.
See you, Jojo.
Yes, go calm yourself, Jojo. You're
I'll come
rather
and see you
flushed.
in a bit, okay, darling?
He walks past you. You hear something about calm blue waters.
Kit sticks her tongue out at him when he can't see her.
Oh dear, what
you're
have
all
you done? Why is Jojo upset?
I think we might have rubbed him the wrong way.
Oh, he's a very unique retainer, but
Seems rather
he likes to be
sensitive, to be
prompt.
fair.
And sorry, what was it?
Alan closes the big wooden doors behind you.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, I get the hang of this.
Oh,
Good work, Alan.
Thanks.
Good job.
Comes to closing doors, mate. I've fucking got it.
fuck yeah.
You might as well the next Jojo if you want to.
No.
He's way
No.
cooler than Jojo. I mean, sorry, not any slight on your guy.
My retainer is reliable. He is very specific with things. So
Don't get us
Hazmat.
wrong. We do love Jojo. We
Can I
just
get-
also like messing with him.
Perception checks from everybody, please.
Okay.
what was that? Perception.
Yeah, perception alertness. Sorry.
1 success.
3.
1 success. 2 successes from Tanya. 1 from Alex.
1 from
That's
Alex.
3 from Sage. 1 from Kitty. Let's roll 1 for Philippe Gratiano. Perception alertness.
Too busy hanging out with Alex. And Alan, sorry.
5 successes. Philippe, you're
Nice.
like, okay, so those of you that hear this, anyone with more than 2 successes, you hear this infernal sound that comes off somewhere between the noise of a cat screaming and this kind of outraged, very overexcited, and it's Jojo, and he's just letting out his rage in another room in this noise that you've never heard come out of a human before.
He's picked up a silk pillow and is screaming into
I
it.
feel
Thank
a
you,
little bad.
Caitlin. That's it. That's it. You can make conscience checks.
Well, I am a caregiver, but
Oh.
Oh dear. I'm just gonna go. Oh dear.
I didn't hear it because I've only got the 1 success.
Okay.
I've turned
Okay.
off
Not
my.
saying anything.
hang on.
I've
Right.
Is
turned
he going
off
to be
my,
okay?
You're oblivious.
Okay.
Might have to go see Jojo in a bit.
Hmm.
All right. Bloody hell,
2
mate.
successes.
He's taking that a bit hard, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe I should probably give him a break.
There's only a little bit of banter. I don't know what his problem is.
Yeah, right. It's like, it's like locker room talk.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with
unfortunately,
that.
That's funny
Jojo's
coming from
not.
dinner.
He looks at you like, what?
Don't worry about it, Ellen. You're not dinner at the moment. We've got models.
You're all good.
So how was
Yeah.
a little trip around the hotel?
Lovely. There's a lot of cool architecture. We didn't actually break it anywhere. We just thought we'd have a look around.
Yeah, and it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's stunning. It is ridiculous. Did you say 30,000 a night?
Yes,
Jesus
that's fine.
Christ,
The
lady.
business pays for it, so it's okay. So who is Philippe? Is it Philippe? Please tell
That
us
is
your story.
correct. Tell you my story.
What are you doing here in London, and how can we help you?
I am no, actually, I don't think you'll be able to help me very much. But let me put it this way: I am here to do an exhibition,
An exhibition? What kind of
Yes.
exhibition? Like an
Uh,
art exhibition?
a painting exhibition.
Just paint, or including
Oh,
statues?
there will be some sculptures and perhaps a little photography, perhaps.
Oh, interesting. And whereabouts is this going to happen?
He tells you.
Okay. Okay. I'll just think that I know this or no.
You can make a check to see whether you know it. Let's have a quick look at your character sheet. Tanya Mueller. It's going to be intelligence and... Ooh. Let's just make it...
Mind you, I still have
Thinking-
so many.
Thinking expression, just because it's like how connected you are to that particular part of the
In the community. One
community.
success.
Yeah, 1 success. You might have heard of that. It rings a
Okay.
bell. It rings a vague bell.
Okay.
You don't think you've been there, but you've heard of it.
Okay.
It's in the
Oh.
newspapers from time to time.
Right. Okay. Oh, interesting. I've heard of it, but I have not been to one. I would be glad if you invite us or invite me, or if you guys ever want to be invited.
Anyone can come.
Is it
Anyone
free?
is- Oh, it is for a children's charity.
Oh, that's Wonderful.
Yes.
That's a good course.
Yes, yes. It will cost a little bit, but I will make sure that you all can get in if you wish.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much for doing that. I don't mind donating as well if you want. I do love
Oh,
helping.
that would be lovely. Anything you could give would be a pleasure to my heart.
Oh, any for anyone to help will be good. So,
So how long are you in London for? Just until it's over, or?
Oh, I'm only in London until the exhibition is over, but the exhibition is going to last quite a time.
So it's like 2 months.
2 months if it is successful.
Wow, that's a lot of time.
That is a lot of time. And I hope to get to know you in that time. I will not be with you all the time. Of course, I do not want to be a nuisance.
No, you could never be a nuisance. That's
Oh, you do
fine.
not know me yet. Jojo says I can be a nuisance very
Oh.
easily sometimes.
so if you're saying that you're going to be here for 2 months, well, we might as well introduce you to the prince then,
To
Yes,
the prince.
we do need to do that, don't we?
because you are in a different place and.
Oh, yes, of course. I understand.
Alan nudges you, Sage. What the fuck are you talking about, Prince?
I don't know if here's the right time. There's a vampire prince that rules London.
He's a small
What?
child with a big ego.
Yes.
What?
He was turned into a vampire when he was like a child, about, I don't know, 10ish.
Fuck. So what happened is he's like stuck like that.
Yes.
Like the wind changed.
Bloody hell. That sucks, doesn't it?
He's making the most of it, I'm sure.
He's not doing too badly for himself, to be fair.
Right. So he's the prince, eh?
Would
Crikey.
Maybe one day you'll meet him, but it's
Don't know. Sounds like a
Cool.
fag.
oh.
I wouldn't say that out loud, Alan.
He's a
What?
child.
Oh, it's just like banter, right? Like, locker room talk.
There's a place for it, and there's a place for
oh,
it. There's an
Sage, darling.
Pretty
you
much,
need to,
think of it this way: the prince is who decides who gets to live and who gets to die. And if you're an asshole to him, you get cut.
Yeah, so don't
Right.
repeat anything we just said.
Yes. It might be best to just be cordial and don't, keep those things to yourself, but don't.
You can think him. Just actually, wait, no, don't think them either, because he can probably
Oh,
read
you
your mind.
cannot always think them, no.
Yeah, I would say just try and keep a blank head when you're near everyone. Shouldn't be too difficult for you, mate.
I was going to say,
be that
mate,
difficult.
it won't be that hard.
So
Oh,
that's
Sage,
banter,
darling.
that's funny.
Your retainer is a little bit entertaining,
Russell?
isn't he?
Yes, sir.
They play soccer in Italy. Does Philippe recognize him?
Does Philippe recognize? That's a good question.
Does anyone recognize him?
Alan's cool.
Alan,
We
do you
know he's the
recognize
cool
Alan?
guy.
I know he played soccer,
Let
but we
me
don't
have
really
a
know
look.
anything about it. I'm from the States. I don't know anything about football.
Okay, I'm going to roll a
You
intelligence
know the other football,
and streetwise.
the American football.
I honestly don't think Kit paid much attention to the sports at all.
I'm lumping soccer under streetwise. I'm sure that's not
Okay, well,
really.
then she would.
A success. He actually does look vaguely familiar. Vaguely familiar.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. What?
Why is it that you look so familiar to me?
I don't know, mate. Where
I
are you from?
I am from Milano.
Oh, truly, like Milan, like in Italy, in Milan. Yeah.
Yes, you ever been to Milano?
Oh, yeah, I've been there for a couple of times. Yeah. We played at the. And he names the name of a famous stadium that's, a soccer stadium in Milan.
Ah, that is where I have seen you play.
Oh, you went there personally and saw it, right?
At night, the special night showing?
Yeah. Also, it's on TV, right?
Yeah. But I went to the night showing and paid that very expensive price.
Bloody hell, mate! Wow. Well, thanks a lot, mate. You came
Well,
along. It's probably
it was worth it. It was really worth it.
pretty sure we didn't win that game.
I know you did not, but you were playing Milano, so.
But, well, yeah. And there's that. Like, what was that name of that coach? Lucian or something? What was the deal with that? Calling every freaking thing and he starts going on about soccer stuff and how unfair it was and how the coach was the guy that fucked the game and it wasn't really their fault.
That is true. That is true. I agree. I can remember each stage of that game.
Out of game, it's probably not true. But
I'm just being polite.
right, gotcha.
Gotta be polite. Don't know the guy properly.
Right, fair enough. And probably the reason that you were there was not related to soccer.
Oh, but I can't tell him that.
Right.
Well, anyway, but just by the way, I'm Sage. This is Alan. You probably know him from the way you both were speaking. And then you've got Alexi over here.
Hello.
We haven't really been introduced. We've just
you got to forgive young Kitty here. She doesn't have no manners, right?
Hmm.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, anyway, I'm Alexis.
Nice
Tried to
Tried to
introduce
shake his
everybody,
hand.
and then they started talking over me. So I was like, I'll just shut up then.
I am assuming, and excuse me if I am wrong, I am assuming that you are Nosferatu.
I nod. I am.
I must paint you someday.
Shrug.
And are you? You are. I heard somebody
I'm
say
Sage. Yes.
it's a very, very original name. Very original.
Thank you.
You have a fashion sense of your own, I see.
Yes, it's kind of gothic / what looks cool, I suppose.
That is always the best way to go, you know. Myself, I go for this. Not nearly as imaginative as yourself. But I will try now I have seen you.
Oh. Thank you.
What are we doing this evening?
We're basically just having a relaxing night, I guess. But I'm here I was wondering if Alex, I would probably need you for a few moments. Has anyone else wanted to do anything tonight?
Kind of need to find
Alright.
a place to live.
Oh,
Definitely.
that's correct. And Philippe, do you mind if you stay here with us?
Oh no, I do not mind at all. Just go about doing. After all, I am the one that was not expected.
That's okay.
So please go about doing what you are doing. Please do not worry about me. I can take my little pad and do maybe some drawing while I am waiting.
Sage, your phone rings.
So what?
Sage? your
Okay, sorry.
phone
Missed
rings.
that. Lots of hair. All right, I answer my phone.
Ah, Lady Sage, it's Benjamin here.
No, Benjamin?
Now,
I help you?
well, more to the point, can I help you? I have been looking into this issue with your murderer, Lionel Bowen.
Really?
Yes.
Good or bad news?
Well, his hearing is set for tomorrow.
So it uncancelled itself?
It's changed.
Okay.
There's been a lot of, it's hard to say what's going on within the confines of the prison system. Who knows how their bureaucracy works? I have got some names for you, though. I've got to do the name of his lawyer.
All right.
And I will have you. Basically, he gives you the names of his lawyers, his law team, who have been working on donations from the public. it turns out, because there is actually a case for him in the public eye. He's managed to get some publicity because there's so little evidence against him, which makes sense because he didn't fucking do it.
Yeah.
However, on the other side, the Crown, who was prosecuting him, they are going hard nuts, it turns out, and they are sparing no expense to make sure that they don't turn out to look stupid. They don't want to be made to be fools. So it seems, Sage, that he's got a bit of a fight on his hands. The name of the lawyer, Mr. Taylor, who is against your, what do we describe Mr. Bowen as? In any case, the lawyer against him, Mr. Taylor, is a very professional, very well powered man of the law.
Okay.
A barrister from blah blah blah, and he tells you his reputation is unprecedented. So they're pulling out the big guns against him. Are you interested in having a meeting with Mr. Bowen?
Yes, I would love to meet him.
Well, I might be able to arrange something if that's conditional.
Okay.
If you are prepared to donate anywhere upwards of £300,000 to his legal aid, I can organize a meeting with him as essentially whenever you want. We will be able to get in very quickly, even in the next 24 hours.
I could ask Tanya for that.
Well, do it quickly, because if you can get me that confirmation before 11 o'clock, which I think is about an hour from now, we might be able to get in there at midnight. It's unprecedented. This is the sort of thing that is, we're really pushing against the system here.
Okay. Thank you, Benjamin. I will
Call me
have a
back
chat to
when
her
you
now.
have some information. Goodbye.
Bye. No matter where Tanya is, I'm going to find her. She's probably still in front of me. If she's talking to someone, I'll be.
Yeah, you guys are all in the same
I'll
room,
talk all
right?
over-
Unless you walked out of the
this.
room with your
I'd be
phone.
just
wandering
literally
to
stood in
Tanya
front of
now.
you. I heard my name and I just looked at you.
I'm sorry. I know you're going to have a conversation, but I need your help.
Yes, darling. What is it?
Do you remember how Throcius asked that you help me in any way to get Lionel Bowen out of jail?
Yes.
Well, this might be the time I need your help.
Okay. How can I assist you?
If we can donate, what was it, 300 grand, 300,000?
Yep.
We can donate 300,000 to their legal team. I can get a conversation with him.
Oh, 300,000 pounds. Yes.
Yep.
I just open my
What?
my drawer, write down a check, and just here you go, darling. 300,000
you.
pounds.
I'm going to give Tanya a hug.
Alexis raises his eyebrows.
Thank you.
And
That's
then
a lot of
when
credit.
she hugged me, I'm like,
It also
Oh.
raises her eyebrows. She's
I've,
just like,
I've no one has hugged me like that
Oh,
before.
That's probably the sum
are
of
you
what I'm worth.
aroused?
No, darling. Oh, it just reminds me of my mother. That's all.
Oh.
No one really hugs me like that apart from
so
my
the
mother.
complete opposite of arousal.
Right.
It's like,
Dude, that might
before-
actually kill me.
Before you guys go as well, I wanted to know if we need to discuss this whole scenario happened in Oslo at some point. That maybe we can have that discussion sometime.
Was that what you wanted to talk to me about, Tanya?
Oh no, we will be dealing with something else, Alexi. Anyone?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just asking. Did you guys want to talk about the things that happened in Oslo, or is this something that we probably have to wait? Because the bishop walked away, and I'm not happy that he walked away and didn't even say goodbye. He's stressed, and I think he's kind of right, but I think he just didn't kind of dealt it. He dealt it in a different, in a very angrily. So
Is what happened in Oslo not over?
I don't think it is.
I don't think so.
I don't think it is. They are pretty alive. So
I'll send a message to Benjamin saying I have a check for 300,000.
but we can discuss
Dollar
this
rates.
later on if you've got any
Not really. That's not like finding a house. I think me and Sage were going to find a place together, but if she's busy tonight, I can do the legwork and just send you a picture or something. And we definitely do need to talk about Oslo if that's not finished, because I was sort of under the impression it was finished. But if we've got other evils, what did I say, evils in this city as well,
and we don't really want to shock Philippe in here, so
yeah, sorry,
Well,
Philippe.
some things
Oh,
happen there that I do wish to discuss, so maybe we should have a talk at some point.
Yes, I plan on having a chat to Uther about a few things. Bishop had mentioned a few questions I should ask him, so I will get around to doing that
okay.
later. Yes,
Okay,
also, like, don't worry about the house. Benjamin and I and Alan now,
Oh, okay. Wait.
we're on it.
Oh, okay. I'm still invited to stay.
Of course you
Okay.
are.
Okay. Good.
Benjamin won't be living with
Philippe's
us.
in
he's-
another room, isn't he?
Is Philippe in another room, or is he in this
No,
room?
he's here. He's still here.
Excuse me, my broodmate.
Hi. Yes. Hi.
Are you having trouble with a place to stay for the moment?
I just sort of recently arrived in London and didn't really have any monetary devices in order to purchase anything. So, kind of, but
Please do not be offended. But can I help in any way?
if you're offering, but you don't have to.
I am indeed offering. I mean, you are practically my sister, are you not?
Right. Yes.
Are you saying this in front of us, or are you just talking to Kit at the moment?
No, I'm talking
Ah.
in front of you. I'm not got nothing to hide. Philippe has nothing to hide.
Everyone's in the same room. No one has left. Maybe Sage has left.
No.
Still
Okay.
here.
Everyone just has their family talk straight.
Alan's
Yeah, no, I'm
probably
just standing
checked out.
next to Tanya waiting.
Meanwhile, the doctor's like passed out under like 5 naked men.
And a whole pile of morphine,
What
probably.
kind of oh, yes. What kind of help can you provide us?
I am not as affluent as obviously you, but I am affluent enough. One of my paintings won sells for quite a bit of money. I am one of the very few painters that can make an affluent living out of painting.
Oh, that's
Impressive.
interesting. That's very impressive.
Would
So
definitely be very
I would-
interested in seeing your art, to be honest, if it makes that much. Jesus.
I cannot wait to see your art, Mr. Philippe.
I'm sure it is not going to interest you, but I would be glad for you to see it.
Delighted and excited about this.
So, as I was saying, if you are not offended in any way, I would like to help you in any way.
Any help would be amazing. Oh,
I am not what you say. I am not a commando or I am not Batman or any of those people, but I have other talents.
oh, what kind of talents do you have?
I can paint. I am an excellent painter, excellent sculptor. I know something of photography. We forgot to put that on the character sheet. He did black and white photography, remember?
That is true.
I know something of photography.
I like how modest he is though about his painting.
I know. I'm sure that your painting would help us with a lot of things. hopefully in the future. But at the moment, we are dealing with something.
Right. Well, shall we make a plan? This week we will sort out housing situation. We will introduce Philip to the prince. We will have a discussion about Oslo and what to go forward from it. And anything else to add to the list?
I think that's it, really. The major ones. I think that's it. I've got some business with Alexi.
I mean, hopefully I can get Lionel out of jail. Maybe.
I hope so, darling. I hope
let's
that
try.
money would help you.
Hope so too.
Sorry, who is Lionel?
Lionel is a person that has gone to jail with little evidence saying that he killed me.
Oh, would that not break the masquerade if you go and talk to him in the jail?
Well, Benjamin seems to think it's all right.
Right,
So,
you could just claim you're like great granddaughter or something.
yes, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to approach that, but yeah.
Right. Sorry.
He'll give me advice, I'm sure. He's a lovely man.
Speaking of which, your phone rings again.
Okay, excuse me.
So you've cleared the money.
Yes.
Right. So I'm going to get in touch with the lawyers now, and you're going to travel to, let me find the name of the place that you're going to go. In any case, you're going to come to the prison, and we're going to do, how does an interview sound?
An interview.
Yes, we're going to get you in on the lawyer team, on the team with the lawyers. So you will be a lawyer interviewing Lionel.
Wow.
Right. So you can prepare your own questions and so on.
So I won't
This
be able
will
to be
give you
myself?
well, not until you
yet.
get into the room with him. At that point, you will have lawyer client privileges.
Okay, I love this plan.
Right.
I'm so impressed,
Are
Benjamin.
you coming by yourself, or are you bringing all your friends?
I'm going to bring all my friends.
Excellent. So they can be part of your team.
Sorry, guys, you're all coming with me.
Excellent. Very well. I'll get you the address shortly then.
Okay, thank
Be
you.
prepared to move quickly.
Can't say I've
Okay.
ever seen the inside of a prison before.
All right, thank you. Bye. Okay, we might need to change out of the outfits that we're in currently. We need to pretend like we're a team of lawyers. I'm
Well,
wearing
that
a
might
leather
be easy
jacket
for
and a
you.
short skirt. Huh?
That might be easy for you, but yeah. There'll be a lot of cameras as well, so I won't be able to sneak in.
Why
That's
don't you
true.
just wear like a hat or something, mate?
Don't
Sure,
think the bandages are noticeable at all.
I think they'll ask you to remove the hat.
Just put more bandages on. I don't know. I think you'll be
Maybe-
fine. You'll be fine. It's not like you're exposing your bare skin or anything. You'll be
Right.
okay.
Sounds good.
My old friend, he was in Nosferatu. He was able to sort of disguise himself as a human. Can you do that?
No, I've not yet learned that power. I can
Pretty
only
sure that
disappear.
also. Pretty sure that also has the same restriction there. The cameras.
Right.
Let me double check. But I don't know. You'd think a Nosferatu would know how it works.
You would think.
so. You would think so.
All right. Well, shall we out of
I
game?
just don't go to places like prisons and
Mm.
government buildings and
Shall we
Yep.
fast forward to when we
Oh,
go to the
what
prison or
time
whatever
is this
everyone's
now?
going?
Yep, in a moment. I'm going to go to the bathroom in a moment. What time
Okay.
is it in game? It's 11 o'clock,
Okay. And what time we have to be there?
midnight.
Oh, okay.
So you've got an hour to get to the prison. All right, I'll be back.
Time to have a montage of what we're gonna wear. So, yeah.
Lawyer outfits.
Yes.
I'm
Suits.
already looking like a lawyer,
Glasses.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah, probably the same.
Probably from an international office.
I'll
I'm
probably just
from-
open like a whole like thing.
I'm from the goth office, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Just like what like you
I'll probably
brought an
just, like-
entire wardrobe with you to
Yeah,
this place. Like this place,
exactly.
you booked it out for like the night, but
Yeah.
everywhere's like fully furnished. There's
Yeah.
clothes in the drawers.
Oof,
This is
that'd be nice.
Tanya travels exuberantly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I bring a whole truck with me.
You brought the fashion show going on is you've designed
That's
the fashion
actually-
show, and then
Mate.
you've gotten clothes for everybody, and we're all just gonna have a fashion show.
Yeah.
Even Alexi, if he would like to.
I mean, he like the Invisible Man, right? He was
The
wasn't there,
latest
like-
in bandage fashion.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Philippe is just watching you all rushing about, trying to, and he's thinking stuff.
It's thinking stuff.
It's like,
Like-
what have I gotten myself into?
So I break into the first aid kit and rebandage in a
Hey.
professional fashion.
Yep.
The doctor is still passed out on the
There's
couch.
a whole bunch of ties.
Mhm.
It's everywhere ties. Oh,
Maybe while we're going there, like, so Bobby just going
I
to
can't
ask you
remember
anyway
her name.
about that whole airstrip, basically.
May I call you Kitty?
Yeah, you can call me Kitty or
Yeah.
Kit.
What was that? Sorry, Tanya?
Kid, how about I take you down to the shops down there and we get you some clothes that look like a lawyer?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, come
I'll
with
also
me.
need to look like a lawyer.
And come too.
Please do come with me if you need clothes like a
And-
lawyer. We will
And
work with-
Alan, come along.
I have many lawyers,
You
would
know
you?
what they look like.
but I have many lawyers. I get judgy.
Fast forward, we all look like lawyers and we're heading to the prison.
That looks much better, yes. But you also must have pads, things to write on. My lawyers have pads all over the place, and
Right.
What
Does
they
anyone have
call
any
them-
yellow legal pads? You know, the ones with the lines that are yellow.
that
Alan
is,
also looks like a lawyer.
that is also correct.
Each of you can make a subterfuge roll.
Oh, God.
Wits.
Okay.
And subterfuge.
One.
One success from Sage. Goodness.
Two.
Okay.
That's
two.
not surprising.
One success from Alex.
Oof. Okay. When you get to the prison, you are initially detained as they don't seem to have you on a list there. And they're kind of looking at you quite skeptically for a while until this dude turns up who's freaking hell. What have I done with my notes? Here we go. Right, it's this black woman turns up with some people with her, a group of people with her, and they hand over the list and they seem to clear up any issues. And they introduce you to the prison staff as members of their team. The lady's name is Aikina Azuki. And she's got short black curly hair and very big shoulder pads denoting her power.
Nice.
Power
And-
suit. Gotta respect power suit.
right.
Yeah.
And they take you through security, and you are marched down through to this high security area, and they take Mr. Lionel Bowen out of solitary confinement, where he's been locked up for the last few days, apparently, for some infraction that he's made, which is the reason why he wasn't able to make it to his probation hearing, is because he got put in solitary because apparently he got into a fight just a couple of days ago. So he was going to have his probation hearing, but that was put off due to this infraction. So they take him out of solitary, and you are given a room in which to meet him. And Aikina turns to you, Sage, and she says, so I've been instructed, and can you make a perception and empathy check, please, all of you?
2.
2 from Sage, 2 from Kitty,
2 from
2
me.
from Alex, and Philippe Gratiano. Perception and empathy. Once your character sheet opens, which it's not fucking doing, because whenever I try and open it, it decides it doesn't want to open. Oh, tedious. Well, let's just say very simply that you will notice the slightly dazed look of a person who's been dominated.
Oh,
On whose face?
Makes sense.
The head lawyer,
The
Aikina,
lawyer.
as she hands you over a set of passes and badges that will take you through, and she says, and we will leave this interview in your hands this evening. Your objective is to see how the client is doing and what happened in regards to this infraction, whether or not, what's his side of the story with the infraction. Just take notes, just ask questions, try not to put any ideas in his head, don't ask any leading questions, and so on. We want to know how he got put in solitary and whether or not that was, because we believe that was some kind of bullshit. They very much doubt he started a fight or was involved in a fight. That's probably didn't happen at all. So if you can find out what actually did happen, that'd be great.
Can do.
All right.
Can do.
And they open up the door and let you in. And you go in. What order do you go into this room?
I'll go in first.
I'll go after Sage. Well, after Alan, if Alan's in front of me.
All right. And are you all there, right? Everybody's there. Tanya's there. Yep. Okay.
Okay, sorry, Luke might not come. Sorry.
Luke might not be able to make it.
Mm.
Okay. No problem.
The
All right.
doctor is not in.
The doctor is not in. Never mind.
He's too busy with those
that bad batch of morphine.
Bad batch of morphine in those young
Those
And the
male
models.
models.
those
Too many
models.
models running around.
Right. Sounds fair. Sounds quite likely. Inside this room, it's a fairly big room actually. There's a couple of tables, and this middle-aged looking man is sitting behind the table. And last time you saw him, Sage, you've only ever seen a photograph of him, but all the photos of him, he's much younger, and he seems to have aged quite a lot since he's been in jail. He's sitting in a white overalls behind the table with his hands cuffed on the table in front of him. He's got a glass of water next to him. You're in quite a big room, and there's obviously barred windows and what have you. There is a video camera set up on a tripod. At the last minute before you go in, Aikina gives you a video cassette, and she says, if you don't mind recording the conversation, that would be just fantastic. Thanks.
Okay.
And they close the door behind you, and you are all in this room. He looks up. By the way, is Alan here or not?
Yes, Alan's here.
He is here. Okay.
Yeah.
He stands back by the door then.
Is the name Lionel?
Yep. Lionel Bowen.
What
Good
does
evening,
Lionel
Miss.
look like?
What does Lionel look like? He's got kind of curly hair, a bald patch at the front of his head. He's got a kind of longish face, like the top of his head is slightly wider than the bottom of his head. Sort of bulgy cheekbones sticking out from under his. He's quite skinny now. He hasn't been eating properly. He's got dark circles under his eyes. He looks up as you come in.
Sweet. Walk over. Are there multiple chairs?
Yep, there's a table with chairs all the way around the table.
Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Bowen. We're here to discuss your case.
He nods.
I'll put the tape in
So you're
and record.
part of my team then.
Yes, that is correct. Can you please tell us what exactly happened to get you thrown in solitary? We've heard very misleading rumors.
Imagine that you have.
Could
Looks
I
around the room. He
bang
looks at
on?
you, Sage, for a minute. What do you sorry, go on.
I'm going to use ore.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all right. I have to
All
figure
right.
out how to use
You're
ore.
going to use ore. You can roll
Oh.
your ore. It's probably going to spill over and ore half the rest of the table, but that's not your problem.
Yeah. Therefore,
It is a little bit indiscriminate. It's
4.
4 successes. So, Lionel,
Whoa, that's not right. That's hold on. Let's try this again. That is not right at all. That's a lot of
that's
dice.
a lot of dice. That's not right.
Nope. Let us try this
And that's
again.
not a great amount of successes for that. That's
I know. That's why it was so
Oh,
believable.
no.
0 successes. All right.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, because I'm such a generous dungeon master, and because you already rolled the dice, and
Did I?
it was we
Oh, I
thought
didn't
we had
even do
so
the
many
right one.
successes.
I didn't even. Sorry, hold on. Let's try
You
this
screwed
again.
up again.
Yeah. God damn.
You were banned from rolling dice.
Nope, still fucked. Okay,
Still
sorry. Yeah.
It's those nasty ones that get you.
He looks up at you,
Motherfucker.
still kind of not that impressed. But as he's looking at you, though, you see the strange recognition go across his face.
Lionel,
I
when you're
won't.
ready.
I won't record this.
He
again.
looks back across at you, Kitty. What? Sorry.
What happened? Why are you in solitary confinement?
Who's she? Who's this?
This is Miss Jenkins. She's one of your lawyers. Please answer the question.
I will awe him.
Okay, so Philippe's going to awe him.
This Jenkins, that's brilliant. Came out of
Been a
nowhere.
potent.
Oh.
Is it manipulation and leadership? For awe?
Oh,
Or what is the stat?
what are we
that-
doing? Or
Yeah.
charisma, performance, and 7 is difficulty.
Charisma performance. Okay. Charisma performance. And 7 is the difficulty. Let's see what we get, Barry. 1 success.
Hey.
All right. He seems, yeah, he sees you and he looks up at you, Philippe, and he seems to be somewhat relieved that, a lawyer of your caliber is here, Anyway, so he looks back at you, Kitty.
An
So-
international lawyer is here. There's the
Yeah.
most important person in the room.
Yeah, that's right. Such a sharply dressed and good-looking fellow that he is. Sorry, the question again. What happened?
Yes.
Nothing.
In your own words, if you can.
Well, I was in. It
I'm
was.
recording now. Sorry.
It was about lunchtime, and I was sitting in the mess, eating those disgusting freaking things they call peas and carrots and what have you. And we really should talk about the food here, honestly. And I was just set upon by 3 prisoners from C Block, who I have the misfortune of having met once or twice before. Do you want their names? I suppose. I don't know if I should give you their names, because the fact is, if I stay here and they've had allegations made against them, I'm in real fucking trouble after that.
It's all right. Do you recognize these prisoners from before? Have you seen them around before?
They're prisoners here. Yes, they are long-term prisoners here. It is my belief, between you and me, that they have been granted access to the cell at the time, or to the mess at the time.
So they're not normally on your lunch shift?
No, I checked the records. They should have been on cleanup outside at that point.
Right. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Would they have any reason to cause a fight with you? Do you fraternize with them very often?
Not really. I don't really talk to nobody. I just keep to myself. You've seen my records, I'm sure. My sentence should have been commuted years ago on good behavior, but they keep extending it.
Right. Do you have any valuable information that would keep you in here?
Valuable information? I don't know about that, except for the fact that I'm freaking innocent and they're keeping me here under duress. Like, this is wrong, mate.
Right. Miss Jenkins, do you have any questions?
It looks at you again.
But hey,
Why do I know you?
turn off the video.
He looks
Is
at you. Holy shit. You.
32.
You what? He leaps up across the table.
I stop him.
How do you stop him?
I put my hand on his shoulder and I push him
That's
back
not
down.
going to stop him.
Or
Okay. How strong are you?
Not very, but I will throw some blood into it if I need to.
All right. So you're going to spend blood. How much blood are you spending?
I'm at max blood, so I will spend
You can
Nope,
go as
you're-
far as 5.
You're muted, Kit.
5 is your max blood.
5 is my max.
Your max
So
strength stat.
what will this roll be? Strength and
Athletics.
athletics. Okay, so 2. So I'll spend 2. I'll spend 3 to make the roll 5.
Okay.
when I get a chance, I'll aura him again.
2 successes.
You don't need to awe him again. He's already in awe of you. He's just not in awe of them.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Okay, well, just wait. So how many successes did you say?
2.
2 successes. All right. You kind of restrain him for a moment, but he's pushing past you and he's clambering over the table in her direction towards Sage. And he looks like he wants to kill you, Sage. Like, ironically, that's the irony, is that he actually does look like he wants to fucking kill you now.
I get in
Alan-
between
Alan,
Sage
could-
I'll
and
get in between. Let
Okay.
me get in between. He's
Alan's-
in awe of me.
Alan could use some of your footballer strength right now.
You can't metagame like that.
Everyone
Alan's
sit
running.
down. Alan, no.
Alan's starts heading this. This is all happening in the fraction of a
No,
second.
no, no.
All this conversation is taking much longer than the actual
I take
moment
you
is
here.
taking, right? This
I had to go
guy's-
to jump in the way.
You can make a dexterity and athletics check to get in the way. Alan has to run across the room, which he starts to do. Sage says, no, don't do that. Philippe, you're also moving to get to intercept. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get between
3
him and-
successes.
3 successes. Dexterity and athletics. Dexterity and athletics.
Just for housekeeping, when I use those blood points, do I take off 3 per dice?
No, you take off 1 per dice.
1 per dice. Okay, cool.
So just to be really clear, I'm going to explain this. So it's really, we know how it works. After I finish this dice roll, Philippe, no successes. How it works when you spend blood points on physical stats, which is the only thing you can spend them on, so it can be stamina, strength, or dexterity, right? If you've got 1 in stamina, or let's say strength, you've got 1 in strength, you can pump that up to a maximum of 5, which is 4 blood points,
Okay, cool.
right? But you can only spend 3 blood points per turn because you're 8th generation.
Okay.
So in 3 seconds, which is a turn, you can spend 3 blood points and take your strength from 1 to 4. In the
Right,
next
which is
turn,
what
you
I
can
did.
in the next turn, you
Yeah.
can add another point to it if you want to, with another blood point.
Right, okay.
Right. Now each blood point represents a dice in that blood pool, in that dice pool. Okay.
Cool. Good to know.
Cool.
Thank you. Sorry.
No worries. Well, no, it's good. Now we're all clear. we know how it works. Okay. So Alexis, you intercepted with what? 3 successes.
Yep.
All right. You grab him, and between you and Kitty and Philippe, you all just hold him down on the table. He's like, "Who the fuck are you? What are you doing here? You set me up. You set me up. That bitch set me up."
I go,
How could you possibly have set you up, sir? You're how
That's her.
old?
She's the one.
be calm.
I know your face. I know your face anywhere. I know I've seen your face 1,000 times. Newspaper articles, photographs. They forced me to look at the photographs of your dead body. How is it that you're even here?
How do they have photos of my dead body?
I don't fucking have a clue, mate.
That is the point, I think. I think you have both been set up.
I think so.
I am an
I know.
international lawyer sent to clear you of this and fix up her situation as well. You have both been used.
By who?
It's not important.
He sits back down in his chair.
You do not need to know yet.
Lionel.
But
I think I do
someone-
need to know that. I mean, someone set me up.
Will you just listen to me for 1 second? Yes, I'm Sage.
this is
I didn't
bigger-
die. You didn't kill me, and that's clearly obvious. That's why I'm here. You haven't been in a jail, a single night without me thinking of you and trying to figure out how I can get you out of here.
But because
why
of
didn't you write to me then? You know, what about that? What about visitation? What about something like that? All you had to do was turn up to the door and say, "I'm Sage and I'm not dead." Come on.
If I look at me, do I look as if I've aged?
I don't fucking know what sort of
Then she
skincare
would've-
cream you wear.
then she would have been in the same problem as you.
How
They
long have
would-
you been in prison, sir?
Out of game. It's been like 20 years or something. Is that right?
Well, I had it as about 10. So,
So we've got questions to ask. of
up to
him, right?
you. We could do either or.
So let's split the difference and say
Yeah.
15 years.
All right, sounds good. Yeah.
I was expecting like 50 years. Like I didn't realize it was like that long ago. You're a recent vampire. This is fine.
She would have been in the same situation as you. She could not get to you to help you because it was dangerous. Now we have the proof we need. We are able to help you leave this place.
You're going to get me out.
But there are those that are trying to stop us from doing this thing. So this lady has risked her life for you.
I make it my mission to get you out of here, Lionel. You don't deserve to be here. You
She's
never
even-
have.
She's even paid for us to help you get out.
Right.
But she could not be seen doing it. It would have been too dangerous.
Certainly came at the last minute, didn't you? The hearing's tomorrow and it's freaking midnight.
They do not know about it either. That is the point, I believe.
Oh, so what the plan was to have the meeting late so that nobody else would have a chance to hear about it.
That is precisely right. I knew you would catch
Oh,
on
I see.
soon.
I see.
Excellent.
Okay. Right. Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. We did not have time to tell you. We were about to, or I was about to. I should have told you sooner. Please forgive me.
Right. Okay. So what do you want me to do then?
Just tell us about this present situation. My
Well, look,
co-
my mate, it's a setup, mate. It's a setup.
Oh,
There's
yes,
no way.
oh,
Those three, they're part of a gang. I don't know exactly which of the two main gangs those two are in because I keep my nose out of trouble. But there's two main prison gangs here, and they're obviously rivals. And those three are all working together last night or the other night.
Could you give me a description of what they look like, please?
Out of game, he gives you a description. He gives you all the details.
Can you give us the names?
And he starts to draw them.
So there was Dan Jenkins.
Oh, it's crazy
under
that
the
you
pitch.
picked Jenkins as the name.
what?
Anyway, yes. Oh, Kit called
Oh,
me.
Miss Jenkins.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that must have been lurking in my subconscious. We'll change that. Random name: Mick Anton.
McNamara.
Nick Anton.
Tony Hutchinson.
Mhm.
And George Rothery.
What's your buddy's name again? Sorry.
Lionel Bowen. Is that the guy?
Yep.
We're gonna get you out of here.
Sounds like it.
Philippe
when-
will draw his description.
Okay, so Philippe, I'm going to make you some art dice rolls.
Yeah, he'll just sit there and draw them.
So you're going to spend some blood on dexterity to make this
Yeah,
as
I'll
sharp as
speed it
possible.
up a little bit and make it sharp. Yeah, I know what you
Okay.
mean.
Yep. Expression. So first of all, I need to pump the blood up to strength up to, not strength, what are we talking about?
Or we'll be right back.
Okay.
So you spend 2 blood points on dexterity.
Yep.
Two successes on the first guy. It looks pretty much like him, but it's a bit of a, it looks like a typical cop portrait type of deal. It's not
Yeah.
that great. You've done much better work and you're not happy with it. You're speeding through it.
Yeah.
The second one. Wow, 7 successes.
Nice.
Second one is perfect. It's amazing. There's no way you could have, known what this guy looked like, and yet from your description, it's excellent. The guy's he's fuck, mate. Wow, you're really good at this. You're a lawyer.
Yeah, that is right.
And the
It's
third
from
one.
the police sketch division.
Of lawyers. That's
Yeah.
flimsy.
That's a
Sketch
thing.
division of lawyers.
I started off as a police artist before I became a lawyer.
And another 7 successes on the third one.
Nice.
Yep.
Why don't you do that first one again?
I'll do that. He does, because he's not happy with it. He's really annoyed with it.
All right. By the way, you've got 30 minutes left with this guy.
Okay.
I wanted I wrote you a song.
1, 2, 3 successes, a bit better than last time. He looks at you. What, a song?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well-
nice, darling.
Oh. I planned on well, I have a CD, an album coming out, and I wanted to do one about guilt, and that's looking a little bit better there, Philippe, by the way.
Yeah, you got his ears. Like I said, he's got cauliflower ears. I don't literally mean like cauliflowers coming out of his ears, right? You know that, right? It's like,
It's not an abstract painting. Just a question. Have any guards been paying you more attention than normal?
look, I've been here for like 15 years, mate. The guards pay me more or less the same amount of attention as everyone else that I can tell. I don't know.
You
I
haven't
don't-
seen them pass anything to perhaps these 3?
I wouldn't have
haven't.
seen that. I've been like, no, I didn't see nothing like that. But it's not possible. Could have easily happened.
Did they say anything to you when they jumped you?
Those 3. No, they didn't say nothing. No.
Can I when you first came here,
Yeah.
like do you know the main reason for why that you were taken to prison? Like,
Well, I was indicted for murder, wasn't I?
I mean, like were you at a bar or something and you saw something happen, or I don't know, was someone trying to implicate you for reasons that you, I don't know, might have seen something?
I don't
Is
think
there
so.
more?
I don't think so. I mean, all I know is that like I was getting on with my life. I was finally getting somewhere with my my business, and it was just making a little bit of money, still getting subsidies and such, but still was finally getting out of that whole cycle that I'd been in, and
What cycle was that?
You know, just trying to make it and have a career, have a life. You know, I mean, I'm an auto mechanic. You know, nothing special.
What were you before you were a mechanic?
Well, I was a student, mate. That's all. Nothing.
Right, so not a drug person, then not a person that spends time in gutters or anything, just a normal person.
Oh, you know, look, not to say I didn't have an occasional bit of weed or whatever, but you know, I wasn't hanging
So
out with
basically,
those
you
types,
were
no.
a normal bloke who they picked up off the road and decided he's killed her. He killed this person.
Well, I was apparently I was a witness because I was in the vicinity at the time, and a taxi driver had my details.
Taxi driver.
And, yeah, and I'd been in the location at the time, and that's true, I had been, but I had nothing to do with it.
Well,
And
yeah,
besides which,
obviously.
here she's standing right here, and that didn't even happen. What I want to know is who's the girl that died.
That's what we're trying to work out here. So the problem is we can't prove that you're innocent without knowing why you were indicted in the first place.
There's a folder here, the folder of the evidence and stuff.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The lawyers outside probably have it if they do.
Might go and ask
May
them.
I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Your passengers that evening.
Well, no, I wasn't a taxi driver. There was a taxi driver that told the police that I had been picked up by him in the vicinity of the murder.
Did you ride in his car?
Yeah.
Do you remember anything about his car?
It was a taxi, mate.
Did he seem weird at all?
No, nothing like that. It was just a normal taxi. I mean, he was I think he was for Somalian or something like that, probably. He had a long Somalian name, if I remember, something like that. And you know, we didn't even talk much. I was pretty tired. I finished work. I'd gone to the pub, hung out with my friends, watched the game on the TV at the pub, drank a few pints, got a taxi home. You know, it wasn't even driving drunk or nothing like that.
Was there anything weird in the back of the taxi?
No, don't think so.
Normal taxi, all things. He didn't seem weird or flustered. Just picked you up and dropped you off.
Basically, yeah.
Normal route, not an odd route. Nothing
strange, man. Nothing strange. And then a couple of days later, I think it was like 3 days later, the cops come to my work. They asked me if I'd taken a taxi from blah de blah to blah, and I said yes, of course. Why wouldn't I? Why would I lie? I didn't do anything. And they said, "You're coming with us, son." And I came along, and they arrested me. They said, "Oh, we'll get it all cleared up in a couple of days. Don't worry. You probably go home this afternoon on bail." Of course, that was 15 years ago.
That's very odd.
Yeah. So, you know, my girlfriend left me, my family pretty much abandoned me. They didn't know what to believe, did they? So my own mother, she's the only one that stuck by me, and she's died since I've been here.
I'm gonna go get those files.
All right, so you go outside, and
A little bit sad.
the lady lawyer gives you a cardboard box. She says, "Oh, you need these, okay?" And
Thank
did
you.
you bring them back in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of game, is there actually any evidence that this guy killed Sage at all? Just
Is there any evidence? Well, you're going to go through the box.
yeah, I'm gonna go for the box. Also, what
Okay.
is the picture of the dead body? Who is in the picture of the dead body?
Exactly. That's what I want to know.
Right. Well, the dead body has been defaced. The body is almost unrecognizable.
Then
The
how do you
hair-
recognize
The
Sage?
hair looks like Sage. The hair looks like Sage.
Right.
Well, how did he recognize Sage? Because there are photographs of Sage from before she was killed.
Right. That's all right.
Can I?
Has the photo been buggered with?
The thing is, okay, basically the evidence is this. It was a woman's body. She looks like Sage, except for her face is basically unrecognizable. And Sage disappeared at the same time. right? Because she became a vampire and ran away from home.
Right.
So the two and two together, it looks like this is Sage.
And we don't have DNA at this point, so it's just
Right.
like, this looks good enough.
Right. Nobody went that deep into it. So
Is she wearing clothes?
somewhat.
Okay.
Okay. Would he have known Sage from beforehand at all, or was just
Out of game, Sage, do you want to answer that question? Do you got any directives you would like to impose on this situation? This is your backstory, after all.
I don't imagine I do. I don't recognize the guy.
So you don't know him at all, right? That's what I thought. You didn't know him from Bar of Soap.
Box, we got an evidence box.
did this cop just want to pin someone for the murder to like stay in government? Like how did
That's
this
that's more and more. That's how it looks.
like how is this guy in prison? This makes no
Like,
sense.
They needed to get a prosecution. They needed to get somebody in jail fast.
And then they don't want to look like they've done some shoddy police work, so they're just
Yeah.
trying to keep him in there.
Okay, they've got the weapon in there that was supposedly used to kill her then.
Right. So there's a
So I'm
knife.
going to touch the weapon.
Oh, I could do that. But
Am I able to take a copy of or roll some dice to be able to take all what information and do my own sort of thing off to the side once we leave here?
You want to how you're going to can you be more specific?
Like go through their evidence and the files and stuff and take enough information, obviously try
You
and
can
remember
make-
it.
Right. So you're going to try and remember it, or you're going to make notes on paper.
Notes on paper if I can.
Yep. Because you got yellow legal
Yep,
pads.
sweet.
All right.
Cool. I'll
Yeah.
do that.
I'm going to open the bag and I'm going to touch it with the back of my hand.
Well, Philippe got there first.
Oh, Philippe got there first.
So Philippe,
Just
you're
you're putting your own evidence on the
Not the back of
on
my
the-
hand. The back of the hand
Okay.
has no fingerprints and they don't have DNA and it's fine.
I don't know if they surely they'll have DNA at this point.
They have blood matching, but like blood type, they can match blood type, but they don't have DNA. And they have fingerprints, but people have to manually do that. But they're not
Right.
going to get any DNA from the back of my hand cells. I like true crime, guys.
And that's the
Right.
problem with it.
Funnily enough, I had to stop watching and listening to so much of it because it starts messing with your head sometimes.
It
Because
does
it's
a little
only
bit.
always about the most horrible shit out there. None of it's ever this real nice thing happened and everyone lived happily ever after. And this is the the science behind it. It's always like, yeah,
Sometimes the ones that are like the would-be victims that got away, their stories are really interesting.
yeah.
But I
No,
watched
I'm real into it, but yeah, I used to listen to a lot of podcasts at work, and
Philippe, one
it's
success.
depressing.
One success, and it doesn't tell you much. You are getting impressions of a number of cops and lawyers that have held this bag, that have held this knife. I can't hear you.
He looks at Kitty and says, see if you can do better than me.
okay. Perception, empathy.
Difficulty is it 8?
7.
Seven?
Is it 8 or 7?
7, 8? I don't know.
I don't have it on this character.
I think it's 7.
It's 7.
Age of impression and the mental and spiritual strength of the person who left them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
one-
But perception.
so I'm going to say it's 8.
Oh, it's 8? Okay, I need to roll again then.
Would it help her if she heightens her senses while she's holding
No,
it?
does not.
Can I
Okay.
just spend a willpower point?
You can spend a willpower point.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, now after a series of flashes of faces of various cops and lawyers and prosecutors holding it, touching it, boxing it, bagging it, opening boxes, closing boxes, all going backwards in time and reverse until it's found in an alleyway outside of a bar, you see it literally being placed there by a cop. And the cop's face, you see his face. He's this white guy with pock marks in his face, short hair, looks a bit like Daniel Craig, but skinny.
Oh my god. Philippe, can you do another picture? Can't hear you.
Nope.
Still can't hear you.
I'll use a willpower point.
Okay, so you're going to use a willpower point and run the picture.
Yeah.
And I'm going to describe everything that I've just seen to everybody in the room and the person to Philippe for him to be able to draw.
All right. Your strength was not strength, dexterity. 6.
Good job.
Not sure if this is right. 4 successes.
With
I think you had some extra dice too, to be honest. I'm going to give you another
And I had a
success. Call it
willpower
5.
point.
Right, 6 successes. Very good.
Does this look like what you think?
It
Yeah.
looks pretty accurate. Yeah.
This was a cop and he planted the weapon outside the bar that you were at.
This guy's looking at you like, how do you know this? Like, how do you know this?
I'm psychic, don't worry about it.
Right, rubs his eyes. So,
Psychic, yeah.
they're hiring psychics now. So
Psychic lawyers.
this case is doomed.
And I closed the evidence back up and put
Okay.
it back in the box along with the picture, and I'm going to write on it eyewitness weird hold on, I'm going to write on it scene at bar's name eyewitness question mark and put it in the box on the top of all of the files.
Okay.
And then date it when were you at the bar? What do you remember the date?
It was the 11th of February, 84 or something like that. Is that about right?
And I write the date as well.
I think it might be 83 with the calculations.
Okay.
Sort of
Yeah, 80,
and-
84, 83.
and then follow up question mark.
All right. Okay.
And then just stick it in a box.
All right.
Could I see that before you?
Yeah.
You do that. Cool. Just so we could all have a look. Maybe this will.
Tanya's been very
That's-
quiet. What's going on with her for the last little while?
I'm just filing my nail.
Okay.
She's like, why am I here? I could have been hanging out with
I'm just filing my
Jojo.
nail because I'm thinking of Jojo, how Jojo is upset at the moment. Actually, after I've seen the photo, I start walking out.
Start walking out. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And you go out and you see the other lawyers outside in there. And how's everything going in there?
It seems that they're doing okay.
Making
All
any
right,
progress?
Yeah, they're making progress.
Perhaps we
How's-
should.
How's this new lawyer going on, this Sage?
Oh, it seems that she's doing fine. The lawyers are taking care of it. You don't have to worry anything.
Oh, that's good. Thanks.
It's all
thanks.
under control.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Are you staying out here now?
I've got other business to do. I've got other clients that I need to worry about. I have to leave. Since everything's going fine over there, I might have to go.
These lawyers all look at each other and they look at you like, okay. And they watch you leave. All right. Back in the room.
Anything else you want to ask, Sage?
I think we should.
I take
probably,
a photo of the picture that got drawn as well.
Okay.
I think we should probably continue recording.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, Lionel, this never happened. We
Oh,
never told you this.
Catherine. Sorry, Catherine, can you make a perception alertness check? Please keep talking, Caitlin.
This never happened.
What didn't happen, mate?
This conversation.
I'm a bit confused.
We're coming from another agency, so we were never here.
Wait a minute. What?
This
How do I
conversation
know
had
you're
a-
not from the? How do I know you're working for me? You could be working for the prosecutors.
No,
I'm
no,
working for
no.
you.
We are working for you.
Oh, you're going to have to prove that
We are
now.
working for you.
Because
How would you like us to prove it then?
I don't recognize any one of you except for you, and you're the girl I'm supposed to have killed. How do
Lionel,
I know you're not sitting? Oh, this is a whole. Oh my god! I could
Lionel.
be here for the next 20 years now. I could die. Oh my god! I'm going to die in
Lionel,
here.
shut up. How would you like us to prove that we're on your side?
I don't know. How can you prove it? Can you even prove it?
You have to have some faith in us, right? At this point,
We've already found out things that others could not. Did we not? Is that all still effective or is it gone?
The aura is still effective. It should be, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it's for the whole scene.
You're just going to have to trust us.
All right.
We-
I guess so.
Okay.
But I can't stand another year in here, mate.
You won't need to.
You won't need to.
You won't need to. Not at all.
So you better get to it then. Is there anything else you need from me?
No, I'm sure we are fine, are we?
Sage?
I don't really have any more lawyer.
This noise
Questions?
goes off and the door unlocks. And the door opens. Right, time's up, says one of the guards.
I say, I promise I'm going to get you out of here. One way or another.
I take the evidence with me and walk out and hand it to the lawyers. And there's some very interesting things in here. I have a feeling some of these leads weren't actually followed up properly. You might want to look into that.
Did you no, never mind. Okay. Too bad.
So-
Bad.
What did we miss?
Ah!
Opportunities.
Oh, did we ask him if he recognized the police officer?
I don't believe you did.
Shit! That was definitely on my list of things to do.
Oh well.
Well, too late now. Okay, so you guys head on out, and you end up as you go out into the foyer. Now, Tanya, you made a success. You had one
Got one.
success.
No.
You hear some noises in the distance down a corridor, and you think you can hear an alarm going.
What's that?
Lawyers all look at each other. They shrug. And then the alarm starts off here as well.
Oh, it sucks to have heightened senses on that.
Yeah, I think I collapsed to the floor.
Wow, okay.
You okay, Kitty?
No!
Oh.
I turned them off. Ow!
You
Is
hear
there-
a whole lot of doors lock.
Oh God, no. Get ready, everybody.
The lawyers are looking around at each other. What's going on? What's going on? And they're like, oh, I don't know. It could be some sort of lockdown. What do you think? It's a riot going on down there? It could be. It's happened before. They were talking about rioting if they didn't get their, on Lionel Bowen's behalf. There's a lot of support for that guy here, and they don't think it was fair that he was locked up. Could be a riot.
Shit. Is there any cops around? Is there any guards? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, there are two guards in this room.
What's
They look
happening?
very nervous. They're shuffling from one foot to the other. They've got headsets on, but they're not saying anything.
Can I hear anything from the headsets?
You can make a perception
hear
alertness
anything?
check with heightened senses, but you did just get fucked with the alarm. So keep that
Yeah.
in mind. I think that's going to half your dice, Paul.
Okay. I don't know how to half it.
I think you just press minus in front of it. We can just raise the difficulty as the other option.
Yes, you can minus the dice. When it asks if you want to put addition to your pool, you put
Okay.
minus and then the number. I got real good at this. It was several sessions.
Okay, well, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So -2 or -3?
-3.
So mean.
Yeah.
2 successes. Ha!
2 successes.
Nice.
You hear something about lockdown. You hear about high alert. And then you hear like a whole bunch of code words that don't make any sense to you.
Would they
Yeah.
make any sense to me?
I don't think so. I don't think they would.
I have 2 points in security. Would they make any sense to me?
You can make a intelligence and security check. Difficulty is going to be 9
Okay.
because this is like really specific prison lingo. It's like we've got a 2-4 down on 689, blah blah blah. Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
9. Nah.
Oh,
-1
Well,
success.
You-
It sounds like gibberish.
It's a medical emergency.
Oh god.
are they like asking us to move along or?
Nope, they're not saying anything. The guards are just shuffling there at the moment because they haven't received any orders. In fact, one of the lawyers says, hey, what's going on? And the guard says, oh, we're just going to stay here for now. We haven't got any orders as to what's happening with you guys. You just need to stay here. We're keeping everything locked down until the situation abates. It shouldn't take long. We'll have things under control in a few minutes.
I'll
Is
look at
somebody hurt? What's the
Alexi.
situation?
Hey.
I'm not in a position to say anything. I don't know what the situation is, ma'am.
I have no presence.
Is
This
he
is
telling
so
the
bad.
Is he telling the truth?
Insight check.
Insight check, perception and empathy rolls. Barry, are you making a perception and empathy roll?
2 successes.
Yes, please.
2 successes. Okay. Perception and empathy.
1 success.
1 success. Nothing from Sage.
Nope.
Oh, 4 successes from Philippe. Philippe, very, very fishy. These guys are definitely not telling the truth. They don't know that they know more than they're letting on. That's for sure. And they look nervous like this. You notice one of them is sweating, and it's not a hot night.
Are there any cops?
Rather
beside
chilly
you?
in the air-conditioned prison.
I go over
Sorry,
to the
1 minute,
group.
Tanya.
I was thinking, am I with them now, or am I?
Yep, you're all in the same room.
Oh, okay.
You didn't get far enough out, sweetie.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Are there cameras in this room?
There is a camera in this room that you can see.
Is it on? Is it still going?
You've no idea. It's not
Doesn't
not
have any
the
flashing lights.
No.
I'm gonna
prison cameras are hidden behind black glass, so they can't even you don't know what they are, whether they're on or off or operational or plugged in, and it makes them safer from thrown objects as well. You don't even know which direction it's pointing because it's got like an orb of black glass around it.
Damn, I was gonna. My second question was like, is it moved from where it should be? Like,
Can't
has it
tell.
moved since we go in?
Right, you can't tell.
I'm gonna check on Alan.
He's standing next to you. He looks at you, doesn't say anything.
I move over to the group and say, they are not really telling the truth. They know there is more going on, but they're not letting us know what is really going on.
Perception alertness checks.
One of them is even sweating.
Or damn, Kitty, damn.
-1.
Oh, okay.
2
So-
successes.
Kitty, why are you distracted?
I'm busy trying to find a way. Like, I'm looking at the camera. I'm trying to like find a way out.
She's deaf.
I'm deaf.
So you're
I'm
also
so.
still
I'm also
deaf,
like
right.
deafened. I'm also
That makes
checking if
sense.
Lionel's door is locked.
Okay, everybody else. Well, I'll just roll for Gratiano. Perception and alertness.
Is Lionel's door locked?
Lionel's door is locked.
Okay, good.
1 success for Philippe. You all hear, except for Kitty, everyone else hears a gunshot in the distance.
What a prison.
Sorry, so you're saying that Lionel is in that room, still in that room?
He's still in the room by himself. Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably just have to sit, and we're outside, eh?
Yep.
He's in the room by himself. Is there any other entrance into his cell?
Ta-da! So, okay.
Yeah.
So bright.
If I were you, we need to get him out of that. Get him out of that room.
Might just be a prison break type dealio.
It doesn't matter. He might die.
guess.
Lionel's sitting there. That's the door.
If I were you, if you don't want him to stand, whatever, we're in a situation, might as well save him. Take him out of here.
This is a water cooler.
Yay.
Well,
Where's
that's
the
nice.
ice machine? Oh, wait,
There's a
the ice
guard
machine.
here and a guard here.
And we're just outside his room.
And there's a bunch of lawyers milling around. And
Which
you
way did we
guys
come in?
milling around. You came in this way. Make sense?
And so the rest of the prison is on the opposite side.
The rest of the prison is this way.
I'd like to go up to one of the.
These doors have windows on them.
I want to go up to one of the guards and awe them. If that's okay.
Okay,
Please.
roll your oar, please.
Oh God, where have I put it? Okay. Don't fuck up. Oh,
6 successes.
so everyone in the entire place.
Okay,
And the
Everyone is
automatic
awed.
success.
That's
Well,
an auditorium.
that's you've awed the guard and a good stack of the
Oh.
lawyers.
Sorry, everyone.
That's technically 7 successes because she's got over the dice pool as well,
Wow.
as Alexi said.
Right. So yeah, you've awed most of the lawyers are like amazed at you, and the guard as well. The guard on the other side, because I want you to choose which guard, the guard on the door coming in or the guard on the door going deeper into the prison.
I'll do the one going in because I feel like the other one will be on edge.
Right.
Yeah.
They're both clearly on edge, to be fair.
Yeah.
They're both about as on edge as each other.
Cool. Well, I'll go up to the one close to the door that we go through.
Yep. He
Hello?
shuffles. He adjusts his glasses. Hi. How can I help you, madam?
What's really going on here? Are we in danger? Are you? Yeah. Are you worried?
He turns off his headset. He takes it off. He goes, look, I don't know exactly, but I think there's a riot going down in Block B. Just be ready to if we say move, you need to move fast. All right, we're going to probably head out through this door on our way to the exit, and extract you as quickly as possible. Shouldn't be a problem.
What will happen of the prisoner?
He'll be fine where he is.
Will he?
Well, he should be. He's locked in the room by himself, isn't he? Right.
Right.
Your safety is our biggest concern right now. You are all lawyers and guests here. We can't be seen to have that kind of. That's the first priority, is to make sure the staff and visitors are safe. Everybody else, is an inmate. They have different responsibilities and so forth.
Okay. Is there anything else I should ask him?
Question, mate. Do you know this person? Goes back into the evidence and just like holds
Ask him
up.
to open the door, Sage, and we should just go now.
He
No
looks
reason
at-
we should be here.
He looks at it, goes, that's hang on a second.
It's like a sergeant now. It's just someone who's like gone up real high in the police force. but
Most
it's like,
likely.
fucking anyway.
They call them in the UK like PI or DI or something like that.
Private inspector, detective inspector.
So it's DI, isn't it? Right.
DI, yeah.
That looks like DI Vane.
Interesting.
Sorry, how do I spell that? V? Vane?
VANE.
Oh, yeah. Do you
Good
know
to
what
know.
he's up to now?
I don't know. I haven't seen him for a while.
All right.
I put it back in the box.
Let's put a name to the face.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'd have to look into some of his other proceedings. Right.
Perception alertness.
2.
Dos.
3.
Right.
Right,
Go, Alexi.
You hear a series of gunshots coming from down the hallway towards the main prison area.
Is it
And-
coming towards us?
Sounds closer than the last one. But this
Hey-
time it's like bang, 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 bang.
I am beginning
Hey
to think-
guys, there's a large amount of gunfire, and it sounds closer than it was before.
Yeah, the guard's like, you know what, fuck it, let's get out of here. And the other one's like, we can't go. We can't just leave a prisoner in here. We've got to stay here. We've got to wait till we get orders.
This is beginning to look kind of strange, even to me.
This is very suspicious.
I don't want to
Um,
leave. Not with him in there. I don't want to leave.
We can't leave our client here in a place where he's definitely going to be in the way of harm.
I would not be surprised if it is
Are you
our
guys
client they are looking for.
currently closer to the exit door than the ingoing door, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely closer to like where we came in from, not the other area of the prison.
I'm going
Um,
back to Lionel's door, and I'm just going to stand there, make a stand.
You hear
So it's-
footsteps, lots of footsteps coming down the corridor from the way that you came into the prison.
What's your name, sir?
My name?
Yes, your name.
Noel.
Noel, I need you. This Mr. Bowen is now in your custody. He is a witness to a crime that he needs to come out of the thing. He cannot be in harm's way.
The door right
I'm-
next to you suddenly slams open while you're talking, and about 10 troops come through in like riot gear with shields and helmets and batons, and they just push past you.
Yep,
And they're
that's
like,
fine.
open up that door now. And they open up the other door, and 4 of them split off and head straight for Lionel Bowen's interrogation room. And they open the door. They go in.
No.
Ah!
They grab Lionel. They start pulling Lionel out of that room,
What are you doing?
taking him back to his cell.
No, you can't break him into the middle of a riot. There's
He
no
needs to
point
go
in
back
doing
to
it.
his cell for his own safety, madam.
He's safer in this room. There's no point in moving him. Put him back in there.
We have our orders, madam.
Yeah, well, I'm giving you another order. You keep him in that room now. If you take him in there, he's going to fucking die.
They open up the door to the prison.
I don't have all powers. Somebody who has all powers, help.
Do you want this one, Felipe?
I will
You
order.
guys are metagaming like fuck, by the way.
I am not.
It's probably
Alexis is
saying
not.
something along
I
along
was
those
I'm just
not-
lines.
watching it go down.
I was going to give you all
Uh,
10 experience points, but now you're only getting,
Cheers,
only getting
dude.
2.
I will metagaming.
Oh, good, what have you done?
All right.
'Cause I always give 10
I will
XP, right?
try to oar him.
Okay. Philippe's score. Here we go. Are we still having fun, by the way?
Yeah.
I'm stressed
Just
because I
checking.
can't do anything. My powers are useless.
What do we say it was? Manipulation and leadership? Or have I got that wrong again?
Charisma performance.
Charisma performance. Of course it
Yeah.
was. Let's dominate this manipulation and leadership. That's what
Yeah.
math is always rolling.
Yep.
4 successes. Okay.
Yes, Felipe.
These 4 guards that have just grabbed what's his face, Lionel. They've got him to the door and they look up at you, Philip, as you stand in front of them, and "Mwah."
Everyone's in awe of him.
As a member of the, he thinks of something real quick. As a member of CI5, I tell you to take them back now.
They look at each other confused. Sorry, what? One of them takes his
He
helmet
is a
off.
special client. Take him
He's
back
under-
now. I have
He's
no
under
time. To,
protective custody.
I have no time to explain to you.
There's more gunfire from inside the down the corridor.
Take him
Sounds
back
like
in that door.
heavier gunfire than before. Like, you don't know actually, so I won't elaborate. They look at each other, and they're like, "Fuck it, leave him here." Yeah, all right. And they take him back into the
You
room.
We'll
say,
stay here.
Probably everybody should get in this room.
That sounds good. That's reasonable.
Yep, that's
Unless-
good.
Yep.
We will do that. Thank you very much. I will tell my authorities about you. You have a name?
He points to his badge.
Ah, you look like you would be good. I will recommend you if you do not mind.
Sure.
All right. Come on, let's protect this area now.
Okay, so they get you guys all in there with Lionel
Russell.
Bowen. Yes.
Russell.
Yes.
Philippe's so glad he watches all those American movies.
Right. Good on him. Okay, so you're all inside the interrogation room now, and the lawyers are in there, and all the cops are outside. All the guards are outside. Before they shut the door, they say, "Do you want us to lock you in?"
No.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Close the door.
Have you got?
I don't actually want to be out in here. I'd rather be out there. I could help protect.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is an assassination attempt. And
I think
we need to leave.
Just
I'm-
FYI, there are lawyers here, just so we keep the other stuff.
I'm whispering.
Okay.
I want to go to sort of the back of the room, and while no one's watching, go into obfuscate.
Okay, can you make a stealth check, please?
Yep.
Dexterity and stealth.
Just to clarify, we have no weapons in here, eh? We would have had to.
3
Yeah,
successes.
What weapons would you have had?
Do they have?
Probably like those really small handbag guns.
Like a snub-nosed pistol?
Yeah.
You would have had to
You're
go
allowed to-
through. You would have had to go through metal detectors and shit. To
Yeah.
Get in there.
That's what I was assuming. Otherwise, I would have had some scalpels on hand, but I definitely don't have those.
No.
Excuse me. I would like to ask if anybody has any big influence with anybody in the vampire world in London.
Hey,
It might be a
keep
good
it down.
time to give them a phone call.
Yep, that would be a great idea to give a call to our superior officers.
I'll make a call to Tatiana. If I get cell phone reception here, I don't know.
Let's see whether you get cell phone reception. So I'm going to roll a
Exactly.
d10. This is my d10 that I'm going to roll. If I
Okay.
roll a 10, you get perfect cell phone reception. If
Okay.
you get a 1, you get nada. Okay,
Right.
here we go.
In between?
It's a 7. It's pretty good.
Excellent.
It's
I'm
pretty
going to
good.
call her.
All right. Hello. Who is
Hi,
this?
this is Sage. We are
Right.
at the
Well, you-
prison.
What? Which
Oh,
prison?
we're not in under arrest or anything, but
Thank
space
God
is
for
being,
that.
the space is being locked down because there is a riot.
Prison riot.
What are you doing at a prison?
Well, I remember talking to you about Lionel Bowen. That's what we're
Oh,
here for.
I
So,
see. They let you in midnight? Weird.
yes. It's pretty weird, isn't it?
Making long story short would be a good idea.
That's true. So yes, just thought I would ask if you have any advice.
Okay. So you're in the prison now, right?
There's a riot
Mhm.
going on. They've left him in a room, and they've got SWAT outside who tried to take him back into the prison, but we've convinced them to leave him in this room. They're now currently outside. The door's not locked, but
Did you
the
just snatch
riot's
the
still
phone
going
off,
on. Yeah, I
Sage?
did.
Who's
This is
this?
a regular occurrence.
Okay. Look, I'll try and get some people there as quickly as I can. Okay.
Yeah, I know this is maybe a conspiracy theory, but I have a feeling that this is to cover up an assassination attempt of this man, because just between you and me, all the evidence that they have on him was planted by another police officer who was a police inspector, by the way.
His name is Vane.
His name was Detective Inspector Vane,
Okay, I'll look into that.
and I don't know what to do. We don't have any weapons.
All right, I'm going to see if I can find out where I can get you some weapons for a start. Okay, I'll find out where they hide them, where they keep them. I'll call you back when I've got some information.
Thank you.
Tatiana.
Sorry.
Okay.
Kitty has no time for beating about the bush. She's just like
Just shouting in the distance. The lawyers, the human lawyers at the moment, they've actually decided to flip the table over, and they're pushing it up against the door.
Are there
making
any
barricade
windows
out of-
or anything else in this room?
There are some high up windows that have got like cage wire over the front of them, and then bars on the backs of them.
Mm.
There is an AC unit. There's still a video camera in the room, which is not running.
There's
Is-
sit on the
Is that the interrogation video camera?
Yep.
Okay. Anyone feel like making a documentary? I'm saying
You
this
know-
for
you
the
know,
human
it-
lawyers.
It
Anyone
is-
want to have a?
It is a strange thing, but I know something about this kind of thing.
Anyone want to be a whistleblower to the media about what's happening on the inside? Anyone have dreams?
They
do
all
not.
they look at each other and they pick up the camera. Do you know how to work this?
You press the button, the big one.
Yeah, but it's not as simple as that. Though. What about focus and aperture and all that
No,
sort of stuff?
yeah,
If
right?
I hold the camera, do you want to talk to it?
Excuse me.
Oh, yes,
Excuse me.
sorry.
Sorry, my blue mate, but this is more my department. I will rig it up for you so it can play.
So, Philippe, you're going to make a photography check. It's going to be hard because you've never used this camera before. And
Of course. I realize that. They're not all the same.
they're
I
not.
wish they were.
And the instructions are not in Italian, they're in English, which is not your first language.
Yeah, I can read English. Right?
I'm going to take a chair and sit by Lionel.
It doesn't help that they buggered up the instructions by screwing up the bloody paper, but okay.
Did you say that there was a air vent on the
I did. Yeah.
okay. How many people are inside this
Room.
Oof.
room?
Oof.
Oh,
So that's rough.
How
huh?
many
You
how
hear
many
the
people?
videotape goes and the tapes come out of the actual cassette
it's broken. You broke
Sorry.
it, buddy.
How many people are in the
in the room. Okay, so there's you. How many of you? There's 4 of you.
Mhm.
Plus there's like 5 lawyers, and there's Lionel Bowen. So there's about 10 people.
And I'm hidden.
Right, and you look around
Alan.
and Alan, right?
Yeah.
So say 11 people, but currently 10 because Alexis is missing.
Would it be possible if we could
This
just get
one
out of
does
here?
not work like my one at home, you know?
Do we want to get out of here, correct?
It's okay,
Why can't we
Philippe. You
just,
tried your best.
Sorry, what?
Do we want to get out of here?
I don't know.
No, if we go out into the riot, we are going to be done.
That's
There
what I'm
will
saying.
be-
There's an air vent up there. I can distract the people outside.
Can we fit in the air
We
vent
can-
up there?
Can we see if we can? I want to know if humans can.
A, it's going to be really tricky to get up there.
Okay.
B, you're not sure if you'll fit through it.
See, we have no idea where it goes.
And yeah, C, you don't know where it goes.
I don't know what to do.
But fortunately, Alan has a map of the prison tattooed on his back.
Oh God, what is this prison break?
Oh,
I love that show. But
that's
anyway,
my Alan.
yeah, he's got all the map at his back.
Right, phone rings. Sage.
Yes, I answer.
Okay,
Hello?
so I'm looking at a map of the prison right now. I've got someone here who's an expert. I'm going to put you on to them, okay?
Speaker. Oh, no, not speaker. Not speaker. Not speaker.
I
There are
can hear
humans
it
here.
anyway. I can
Okay,
hear it
cool.
anyway.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Sorry, I'm one of the wardens at the prison that you're talking about. It's not my shift, obviously. Otherwise, I would be there. You're going to find. I've been instructed to help you find some weapons. Is that right? That's what you're looking for.
That's what we're looking for.
All right. Can you tell me the name of the number on the front door of the room that you are currently in?
9461.
9461. All right, that is here. Okay,
That's a
your
large number.
nearest weapon cache is going to be about 150 meters from where you are. It's to the west. So when you come out the front door, you're going to turn left. You're going to head for the door nearest the west end of that room. It's going to lead you further down into the prison. There's a corridor. You're going to follow that corridor, and then you're going to turn right. You're going to go down that corridor about 50 meters. There's going to be a guard station. That guard station, you're going to turn left till you find a secondary guard station further down the hallway, past a row of temporary cells. You following me so far?
Really
Yep.
wish I had a
Left, right, left, past
Right.
the temporary cells.
Right. When you get to the secondary guard station, at the back of the guard station, there will be a weapons cache lockup. In order to access it, you're going to need to punch in the following code.
Okay.
Gives you the code.
Roll my memory.
Okay. You don't need to roll. Or do you? I don't remember. I don't. How ironic. I don't remember. Eidetic memory. Vampire. Merit.
we have those yellow lawyer pads anyway. So
That's true. We
Right.
can
I'm writing it down. I've got like a
Okay, so it's an intelligence and an alertness roll for this. Intelligence and alertness.
Tanya.
So yeah.
Ooh.
Anya.
I'm still thinking about Jojo. So yeah.
Aw.
2 successes. Okay, yeah, you
We're
can
all thinking
remember all
about
of this
Jojo.
stuff.
You guys upset Jojo. You guys
Aw.
upset my Jojo.
We're monsters.
we're sorry. Mostly.
Okay, so have you got all that?
Left, right, left, past temp cells, weapon case, lock, and then punch in the code that you just told us.
Yes. But there will be, if there are any guards there, I can't tell you what situation is going to be when you get there. I'm not in touch with them at the moment. I'm currently in my civilian clothes at home. So
Has anyone been alerted that there's been a prison break?
I don't know. Can't say I know. The media certainly doesn't know.
Right, okay.
I'm not sure there's been a prison break, by the way, madam. I think it's a riot. Different, quite different.
Right, yep. You know what I mean.
Could be both. Who knows?
Okay. Thank
Any
you.
other advice you can give us before we go? And
Whereabouts is C block from where we are right now?
C block is about same distance as where I just described, a bit further than where I talked about.
would it be all right to assist?
C block is very close to the weapons cache, and that's where they had the riot.
Perception alertness rolls.
Oop, oop. 5.
Good
One.
successes.
Right. You hear shouting and yelling coming from outside the room that you're in right now through the door. And then you hear bang, bang,
Like
too late.
gunfire bang?
like gunfire bang.
It's too late.
Careful, guys. We've got people outside.
Lexus breaks his obfuscate.
Everyone to the corners of the room. Everybody get out of the way of the door. Go out to the edges of the room.
You
That's
can hear
your,
a lot of shouting and yelling and swearing and noises and feet.
I shouted everyone to move to the sides of the room.
I do so.
All right.
Do not be in the view of that door. Get to the sides.
Is there a table in here, right?
They
There's
put
a
it against the
table.
door.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
against the
okay.
door. Yeah.
Okay.
Along with some chairs kind of barricading the door.
I did not know my broodmate was a commando.
The
I
door
am
starts-
impressed.
Commando.
The door starts
What?
rattling.
I am impressed.
Like it literally opens like an inch, and there's clearly somebody or some people trying to open it, and there's a lot of yelling and pushing against it.
Pump into strength.
Okay, so you're putting dots of blood into strength to max it to 5,
Yeah.
I assume.
I
All
want
right.
to dot into strength as well and try and
Are you
hold the door by the
Right.
table
Hold the
shut.
door.
okay? So we're going to make some athletics checks here. Strength and athletics from you guys, please.
1, 2,
I'll
3.
I'll give them help a hand as well.
All right.
This is really
Strength.
not my department.
I'm gonna
you know
check
what I mean?
check Alan because who the hell? I hope he's
Alan-
okay.
All right. Alan puts his bit of elbow grease into the door.
1 success.
Be
One
careful
success, 3 successes from Kitty. Philippe,
Oh, sorry. What was this? Strength and
strength and athletics.
might as well. Oh, I get one.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't think you'd be doing this when you started the game tonight.
Ooh.
Nope, not at all.
No, you know,
You're like,
I
oh,
was,
it's going to be another quiet little game with Russell tonight.
Never believed it, eh?
You were fooled. Ha!
I was just going to get some stuff for my broodmate to help her along, you know.
Philippe, you get
You've been
one
so
success.
lovely. It's so nice to meet you, Philippe.
What do I get?
One success.
One success.
So you guys are holding the door, and the door's a bit of to and fro. It feels like there's more people on the outside than there are here, but the door's only so wide, so there's only so much space that can be applied pressure to.
I'm holding the table against the door, so I'm assuming it's like got like more.
You hear someone say, "You open the fucking door, or this guard is dead."
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I feel like it's fine.
Okay.
Screaming.
Oh my god.
You
Do
see,
I recognize the voice at all?
you do not.
Lionel recognize the voice at all?
Lionel looks terrified.
What do you want?
Let us in.
No.
You hear,
Who
like,
are
come
you?"
on, mate, fuck it, let's go. We don't need this fucking stuff. They don't have anything in there anyway. He's like, there's fucking civilians in there. We need hostages. These hostages will be our fucking ticket, mate.
Oh, hey. Believe me, my friend, you're sort of putting your foot in it if you come in here.
Suddenly there's a bullet hole in the door, like a shotgun blast, and the top part of the door, about a quarter of the door, goes.
What kind of door? Is it a wooden door, a metal door?
It's a heavy security door, but it's made of largely of wood, but it's got metal brackets and things on it.
I'm pulling Alan away from that. He is not going to be a
I
part
am
of
going
that.
to. I'm just gonna stand up and tell everyone, let me deal with this. And so I yell from the door and
See
say,
this face peer through the hole in the door. We're coming in now.
Punch
don't
him.
have to come in.
Now's the time.
I'll just go and I'll just literally tell them, like, I'll make a deal with you.
Right. Who do you say this to? The person straight out the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight out the door.
Don't make deals. Sorry.
What do you want?
You out here
What?
now.
Okay.
Don't think you can reason with
No.
insanity, Tanya.
Don't
Leave
do
this
not.
with me and I will deal with them.
No, they will deal with you.
That's fine.
There's too many of them out there.
That's
Yes.
okay.
You
There's
gonna
too
open the
many,
door?
and there's cameras.
Everyone's like, no, don't go out there. Don't go out there.
No,
All the lawyers
if
are
I
we-
am not
freaking-
opening this door.
If we move to anything, they will get in.
You hear someone say, pass me that shotgun, will you? Yeah. Stick those in there. Yeah.
I've
Good.
got your back, Tanya.
Pass that. Take
As
out.
What
soon
should we
as-
do?
If they've put a gun through the crack in that door, I am grabbing it.
Right. Well, so you're holding an action to do that.
Yeah. If
Right.
I'm holding an action, if they put any kind of weapon through that gap into the space,
Right.
I am going to make a grab and a yank for it.
How far away from the door are you?
I'm right next to the door. I'm holding it fucking shut.
Right. Okay. So you're going to make a dex and dodge roll.
Dex and dodge. How many things do I have in that? I've got a few dexterity, few dodge. I'm gonna. I can only go up to 5. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 is the maximum you can go to for dexterity.
I just start yelling.
Physical
I'm gonna pump
attributes.
two blood into it.
Okay. Tanya's yelling.
I just start yelling. If I come with you, you're not going to shoot anyone.
Can't guarantee nothing, lady. 2
It
successes,
looks like
Skitty.
you are dealing with idiots.
All right. Can you make a stamina roll, please?
Honestly, I just
Oh
want to
God.
deal with them and just.
What is it? Stamina and something else? Or just
Just straight stamina.
These
Straight.
people do not come from our world. They have no idea.
And this is why
Okay.
We are stronger than this.
You take
Come on,
two
guys.
levels of non-aggravated damage as the shotgun blast that takes out the bottom of the hinges on the door goes off, and there's a certain amount of spill of shotgun because shotguns are not very accurate. Goes through the door and around the hole and hits you
My
in the
dear
leg.
lawyers, we are stronger than this.
So your lower leg is now bleeding profusely.
Okay, kid.
So you're also down a blood point because of that.
Non-aggravated.
Non-aggravated.
But I'm down a blood point.
Here at reload, and then you get the impression that the gun is up against the door again from behind, and they're going to take out the next hinge.
All right, I feel like we just need to move out the way. Are we going to rush them when they get in? What are we going to do?
Well, just kill them.
Just fuck
Yeah.
it. The cameras don't matter.
Does not matter. They are here. They've been hurting people. We are just protecting ourselves. We are stronger than this.
Okay, I'm going to move out of the way of the door.
All right. Second hinge comes off the door. The door is now hanging on one hinge quite limply. The lawyers are screaming and shouting out of the group of them. There's like two of them that seem to be like not like just pissing themselves. The others are on
All
the
of you guys
floor
get to the
hiding with their
back.
heads down.
Did they move to the sides of the walls like I told them to do a while ago, or did they just stand dumbfoundedly?
One of them did. One of them didn't. One of them's still thinking about it. One of them did. Another one did. So 4 out of them did, and one of them is still thinking about it. Sort of hovering in the middle of the room.
Everyone, just help them to go on the side. Just start helping them. They are in panic. Help
Sage,
them.
what are you doing?
I'm in front of Alan. I pulled him back, and now I'm in front of him.
He's like, no, look, I'll protect you.
No.
What? Come on.
No.
Where's Lionel?
Lionel's at the back of the room, actually blubbering
Oh.
on the floor.
I'm just gonna start like those people who are literally thinking
As-
about it. I just start like pulling them on the side. Put the table in front of them, like just to
Right.
barricade them.
Yep.
And I am just going to wait.
All right, bang, the next shot comes and the door just falls off. And at that point, 5 inmates come in. 2 of them have got guns. The others have got improvised weapons. And they come in and right, everybody get down on the ground now.
I spear tackle one of the gun. I'm gonna spend blood pool and strength.
Okay, roll your dex and athletics. Well, strength and athletics.
So where the door was, this is the doorway. I just stood here, and I'm
Okay.
going to grab whoever is closest to me here.
But the first one or the last one?
The last one, so it's
Do we
behind.
have a draw? Do you think you can have a drawing for this?
Ah, all right. Yeah.
well,
fair
if
enough.
you
Two
did this,
successes.
you did this. So.
Okay, so let's kill the. What shall I do? Get my eraser. Draw. Okay, so the guys that just came in, they are like 1, 2, 3, 4. How many did I say there was?
5.
5, yeah. Okay. And we've got lawyers. They're going to be blue. So they're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys can be green. Where do you want to be?
Just make sure
I'm-
you put the table in front of those lawyers as well.
Yep. Okay. So we'll put the table in.
I would be all amongst the bad guys now.
I would be near the dot at the back.
That's the table.
Yeah.
What
Is
lawyers
Lionel
still-
behind there with the lawyers, or where is Lionel?
Yeah, Lionel can be here.
Cool.
All right. And you guys are, what color you guys going to be?
Green.
Red? Green? All right, green. Okay, so Alexis, you're in the midst of these guys, right?
Yep.
Or behind them?
Yeah.
Yeah, like there.
Yep.
Okay. Tanya?
Near where the table is.
Near the table, like here,
The other
here,
side. The other side.
here,
Yeah. Side.
here. About there?
Mhm.
Okay. Sage.
Oh, yeah, I'll be right there with Alan behind me.
Okay. And Philippe.
Can't hear you.
Philippe.
I am back behind at the door, close to the door, because I was at the door.
Okay, so you're going to be
So-
like next to the door.
On
Right.
the side of the door as they came in. So I'm behind them.
I would also be behind
So-
them, but on the other side.
Like this side.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so hang on. So is this Philippe or is this Philippe?
The other one's Philippe.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one then is not Sage, sorry, Kitty.
Yeah, that's me.
Right, so the brood mates have got the door.
Hey.
Isn't that cute?
With Alexi. Just-
With Alexi right there. Okay, Alexi,
And
you
there's
made
Alexi.
made a check. You got 1 success.
I get 1 extra with the potence.
Okay, yep. This guy, you grab him and he turns around and he sees you now and you're kind of struggling with him. He's going to swing an improvised bat at you. It looks like the leg of a chair or something. Can you make a dex and dodge roll?
1 moment.
Who else is doing something? If you're grabbing one of these guys, you need to make a strength and athletics check. If that's you, Kitty.
Are you sure it's not dexterity and melee?
Are you doing melee?
Yeah, I was
With-
going to.
Do you have a weapon?
My
1
fist.
success.
Then it's brawl.
You're gonna
One
pick someone up.
Okay, Alexi, you
I
take a
have
level
no
of
brawl.
non-aggravated damage unless you can soak it with a stamina roll.
I probably can.
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. 3 successes. Okay. Yep.
what
You
about-
you smack this guy and hit him in the face. But he's not particularly perturbed by that. And he looks back at you and goes to grab you.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, you soak that damage. No worries. Yep, he goes to grab you. Make a dex and dodge roll, please, Kitty. What are the others doing? What's Tanya doing? What's Sage doing?
1 success.
I
One
am going
success.
to try kick one of the table leg
Okay,
to grab it,
break it off.
break it off. Yeah.
Okay, can you make a dex and strength and athletics check?
Strength and athletics.
Sage, what are you doing?
3.
Okay, Tanya, you pull up. You easily get that chair leg off.
Nice.
Okay. Because it's an industrial chair table, it's got a steel leg. It's not wooden or anything.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
made of
okay.
steel. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. You had to twist it a bit to get it off.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Sage.
I'll ask Alan to go behind the table, but I also I'll keep an eye out for anyone that's
Alan's
being
like,
distracted,
yeah.
and I'm gonna try for their gun.
Okay. Alan's like, fuck no, I'm getting in there, mate.
No. God
Let's
damn
go,
it,
Alan.
God damn it, Alan. I don't want you to get hurt.
If Alan
So-
dies, we riot.
You say that basically
Yeah.
as Alan runs in there. I mean, he's like, come on, soccer hooligans. He's
He's a
He'll
be
sucker
fine.
hooligan.
he's been in a few fights, mate. He runs in there and he decks one of them, this guy, but this guy then turns around and hits him back. So let me see.
How dare you? You'll outrage us all.
Alan's now
Good.
over here. Okay. Sage is still here. Good. Tanya, you're there. And Sage, you were going to go and sort of run and see if you could grab a gun. That was your plan.
Yep. If Alan actually does knock the wind out of that guy, I'll probably try and take the gun from him.
Alan does not successfully take the gun off him. They're now struggling. The gun goes off and hits the ceiling. Shit comes out of the ceiling and falls down. Philippe.
The guy that Ellen is struggling with.
Yep.
I've got strength up, so I'm gonna grab the guy's head and bang it to the ground as hard as I can get it.
The wall is closer.
The wall. Yeah, anything that's gonna, as hard as I can do it.
Okay. And Alexi, where are you? You're still in there at the
I
moment too.
am having a fight with some dude.
Right.
I will,
Okay.
proceed to keep trying to beat him up.
Why did it not give me the chance to add the dice pool? Ignore that. Strength is up. Okay.
Would our strength still be up from where we were holding the door before?
Yep. Same scene.
Cool.
Okay. So between Alan and Philippe and then Sage, you managed to wrestle the gun out of the guy's hand. Sage, you've got the gun.
Excellent. I'm going to shoot someone.
The guy's
me.
currently got
It's a shotgun, right?
had his head smacked against the wall. Alan's give him a kick in the ghoulies and he's fallen to his knees.
Right.
Philippe, what are you doing?
Just
You
finish
see
off knocking his head against the wall.
So you hit him against the wall again.
Yeah.
Okay. You knock him out. The other guy with the other gun starts to turn around. That's this guy here.
Yeah, I want to shoot the guy that's lower, I suppose. It's not the person he was attacking. I'm gonna
Well,
shoot
can
someone
I
else.
pick up the guy I'm fighting and just run into the other guy with the gun with him?
You can roll your strength and athletics to try that. Would you like to use a willpower point?
No, I would not.
All right.
I'm going with my 1 extra from potence to save my ass.
Very good then. Let's see what you get.
3 successes.
3 successes. He dexterously steps out of the way as you come at him and turns the gun on you and pulls the trigger.
Regular occurrence.
Okay, you want to soak up to 3 points.
I'll give it a go.
Sage, sorry, who are you shooting?
So one of the lower guy. Okay, who
3
has
points.
guns and stuff?
Who has guns? All right, I'm gonna put pink on people with guns.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not sure if pink's gonna work. Let's try a dark, deep red. Okay.
Yep.
So it's this guy.
Right. Yep.
And well, that guy did have guns, but it's now gone.
Okay.
And now it's you that has the gun. We're going to move you over here.
Thank you.
That was you. So you're in here. Maybe, well, I'm going to say there.
Okay. I'm going to go around and try and shoot the one with the other gun.
Okay, so you're going to move from here.
You up?
Come on, let me pick up the right fucking thing. Ah! Won't let me grab it. Oh my God. Okay, so anyway, you're moving around there.
Right.
That's you. Let's ignore that other dot. You move around there and you're going to make a dex and firearms
It's really
roll.
close, but yeah, sure. Really close.
You got this, Sage. We believe in you.
Well, 5. Oh, yeah, 5. I guess it depends on what
fuck
the.
yeah.
5 successes. All right. Yeah, you shoot him, and just as he pulls the trigger on Alexis, what did you soak? 2 points out of
3 points.
3 points. Okay, you soak all that damage. Doesn't do dick to you.
Oh, hang on. Is fortitude a roll or an automatic success? Like
Fortitude is an
potence?
automatic success, like
Okay,
potence,
sweet. Yep, cool.
to at least to non-aggravated damage.
Yep.
So yeah, you soak all of that damage. So he fires at Alexis. Alexis soaks it. At which
It's
point
paying off.
Sage shoots him in the back of the head. Bang, he's dead. The other two, who are still kind of fighting with things, kind of look around and realize that they've been outnumbered, and they're like, "Oh fuck!" And they
Funny,
start
isn't it?
diving for the door.
Oh, it's like a hurdle of green people to get
Yes.
through. Good luck with that, buddy.
Good luck with that. Okay, so they have
And
to
I
get
keep-
past Alexis. Alexis, would you like to take an attack?
Yeah, I would.
Yep. So what are you using? This is Dex and Brawl or Dex and
Strength and Brawl, possibly.
Strength and Brawl. Okay.
Yeah. 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. You smack one of them and he's obviously quite hurt. You hit him in the guts or something?
Yeah, I don't know any different.
Yep. He kind of crumples down. Philippe.
The guy he's hit, who's crumbled down, I'm going to kick him in the face as he comes down.
He's a bit far away. There's a nearer person. There's another
Guy in
one
the
that's-
ghoulies.
All right. All right. So we'll make a Dex and Brawl for you, I think. In this case, you don't actually have any Brawl, but never mind. So it's just a straight out Dex roll. One success. You actually do kick him in the ghoulies. Okay, very good. Kitty.
I'm also gonna hit the other one who's making it for the door, and I'm
Alright.
just gonna pop up.
You know, clothesline him or trip him or.
Yeah, clothesline him.
All right. You got anything in your hands at this point? Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, it's just going to use your arm. Okay, cool. So
Should I just? Maybe I'll just trip him. I'll just trip him and then
All right.
trip him and then kick him.
So okay, Dex and Brawl.
Dex and Brawl. Cool.
Would you like to use a willpower point?
No, because I've already pumped it up to as far as it can go.
All right.
4 successes.
All right, you trip him over on his face. At which point, Sage, you've still got the gun. Do you reload it? Do you like?
Yep, and then I'll point it at them. I suppose I'm not going to fire. They're
Yep. Do you say anything?
I'll shoot you if you don't stop.
They stop. They're not moving.
Okay.
What's going on outside?
One of them suddenly jumps up and tries to run.
Which
did I
one?
say?
One nearest the door.
Is that the one that was near me?
Yep.
I'm gonna trip him again.
Okay, you can make your Dex and whatever roll again. Sage, are you going to shoot him?
No.
3 successes.
Okay, he gets up and you trip him over again. Okay.
And this time I'm gonna like stand on his neck and be like, "We told you not to move."
All right. Okay. He just grabs your foot and he's holding it there.
Philippe goes, "You are so cool. You are really cool."
Very exciting. I'm going to stamp down on his wrist.
His wrist or his neck?
His neck. I'm gonna like push further down on it because he's grabbing my ankle. Okay, cool. I'm gonna push down harder. Would that be strength? And
You don't need to roll for that.
I don't. Cool.
You crack his neck.
I'm not meaning to crack it. I'm just putting a lot of pressure on it so he knows that if he tries to do anything, he's gonna fucking die.
Right.
You chiropractically heal him 2 dots.
Kitty,
I fixed like the muscle in his back that's been bothering him, and it's what led him to a life of crime. Was he was just in constant
Right.
pain.
That's right. You just solved a whole, network of crime syndicates.
Kitty, do what we can do and see if they are under any kind of influence.
Good idea.
Be handy at your work.
I'm going to reach down and touch his head and try and use my ability and see if what's been going on.
What's been going on? Now, I don't know that Spirit's Touch works on people.
It's gonna
On
be
his
stuff.
on his clothes,
Yeah, you can check his clothes.
and it's a roll of 8. We decided,
Yep.
Nada.
Ooh. Oh well.
I'll have a go. Because I'm the one that suggested it.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I'll have a go.
I'm now kneeling on his neck, by the way. I'm no longer standing on him because I had to bend down.
I yell
You
over
might-
to Alan.
you-
Can you use a gun?
You must teach me how to do that.
It looks at you like I can fire. a gun.
I will try. It sounds
Okay.
like it might be a useful skill. I did not expect to be doing this.
But like a fucking paint gun, mate.
Right. Well, I can use a range of guns.
Fuck. Okay, so you didn't get any successes with your spirit's touch, is that right?
I
So
don't,
now
nada.
Philippe is going to try. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, Philippe. One moment, please. This is a perception and empathy. Perception. Empathy. Oh dear. The roll is being concealed by 15 million other windows.
Oh no. You need like a search bar for your tabs.
Right. Something else to do.
Oh, buddy.
So that's zero
Zero.
successes. Oh dear. Never
Well.
mind.
Their clothes are too clean.
Yep.
They stole them.
Yep.
No,
Uh,
I can't concentrate.
The last thing about these clothes is they were washed today.
Feel free to, question them.
This is true. What's going on? And I
Nobody says anything.
Punch.
Punch?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking riot, mate. That's all.
how
Why?
did it start?
I don't know how it started.
How did you get involved?
It was
How
in
did you
the-
get out of your cell?
Someone opened the cells.
The doors just opened.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Every now and again I hear someone in the background and someone's
There's
gonna
someone
go,
playing video games.
like,
It's me. It's my flatmates in the other room. They've got like a little LAN area set up.
Riot.
That's why I wasn't pushed to talk, but it broke.
right.
Okay, well, the doors just opened.
Yeah.
What made you come this way?
Just was one way to go, wasn't it?
What do you mean there's one way to go?
It's one of the ways. There's lots of different corridors. We just took a corridor. Like different people went different ways. We went this way.
Okay. Is everyone that was outside dead now? Just out of game?
How would you know?
Well, he made her look for the door. I'm like looking
Look through the door.
outside. Yeah.
You see one of the guards is dead. Yes, the other guard is sitting in the corner bleeding.
And the 4 SWAT people,
They're not there.
they're not there anymore?
No.
Okay. Interesting.
There's still the occasional sounds of gunfire coming from further into the prison though.
Okay. Philip, do you mind just kneeling on this guy just for a second?
Oh, no problem. I just kneel here.
Sage,
gonna-
you're sort of still standing there with a shotgun, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Looking
go
ominous. Oh, looking not ominous.
intimidate.
Oh, that's the one.
Are you going to be all right out there?
We
Yeah.
need to get out of here.
I'm fine. I'm just gonna go to the guard who's dead and steal his headset and listen in.
Okay. All right. You can hear a lot of scrambling. You can hear something about a helicopter. Chopper is en route. 4 minutes ETA. Lockdown prison cell block C. Bloody blah. I don't know what the fuck else. Lots of chatter. A lot of it you don't know what the fuck it's all about. But from what you can gather, they've locked down cell block C. It looks like they're about to send in a whole bunch of more guards.
Cool. I'm going to. Can I say anything on the frequency? Can I?
You can make a computer and intelligence check to see if you can work out how to do that.
Can I assist her?
Yeah, if you go over and assist her, yeah.
And nada.
Nothing.
I got a -1. Do I break this as well?
Well, you might have broken it.
Right. You shouldn't have done that.
There's another one. The other guy's still alive and he's still got his headset.
Yep. That's
These are fragile. These are really fragile. I didn't mean.
Yes, the other guy has his life, and you're a nurse. Maybe
I-
you could help.
Pick it up
Oh.
and show her how to do it.
Right. Do you want to make a medicine check while you're there, Alexis, to see whether or not you can help this guy?
Oh,
Whoa, shit.
wow.
Holy crap.
Wow, okay. 2 10s and everything perfect.
He's
oh,
Calm
my
faking
down.
it.
God. Oh my God.
I feel like that's the first perfect roll we've ever seen in this game.
Yeah.
What
same.
you immediately know, Alexis, is that he's been shot in the leg between basically through an artery.
Oh shit.
He's got like minutes to live unless you basically stop the blood loss right now.
Cool. I pinched the artery. Well, I attempt to, pinch the artery.
Okay, so Alexis just sits down next to this guy and pinches the artery, but you can't move now while you're doing
No.
that.
Is there any bulldog clips from any of the legal paperwork?
Not allowed here.
Metal, not allowed metal. If I take one of the
You
jackets off,
need to make it like a tourniquet. That's basically what you
Yeah.
need to do.
do
So
the
is this a
prison
prisoner?
guards wear ties?
prison guard.
Wait. Stop metagaming.
So is this a prison guard that we've got?
Yep.
There's lots of
It's a
cameras and
guard.
people around, right? Yeah, it's a guard. Sweet, I just sit here and keep him alive for the meantime until
So you can
keeping
notice that
actually-
he's doing this.
I can notice that he's doing this.
Yep.
Are the prison guards wearing ties?
They're wearing ties. That's going to take a Google image search.
Most of them don't because the prisoners could get them.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, that's actually true. Absolutely true.
Actually,
But
Can
they
I-
do wear belts. They do wear belts.
I'd like to move over top of him so it's out of the area of the camera and people looking and maybe put some blood into his wound.
Depends if he just looks like a normal British cop or not, because British cops definitely wear ties.
Yeah, but they're not normal
The
cops.
prison
They're
guards,
prison
different.
guards specifically. They look like they're wearing black. They have black boots. They have black belts. They have pouches on their belts. They have high collars.
They have ties.
They have a zip down the front.
They have ties.
Not these guys.
Damn it. I
Just
did a
get-
Google search of British prison guard.
I don't want to metagame either. But
I'm
I've
sorry. I didn't mean to metagame.
This
Okay.
fucking thing. Damn it.
we don't end up using the
Oh,
belt
they've got
packet.
wallet chains. No.
Oh, sweetness.
They're all wearing that. They're wearing. I think that guy's got a tie on actually. If you look at the guy who's got the collar up, the white collar, and he's got the zip up.
I'm
He's
going to
wearing
say you
white
cannot
shirt
see a
with
tie.
What
I don't
about
think you
what
can
about
see
us?
a tie.
Did we come in with ties?
Some of
Because
your
we
lawyer
dressed up.
friends have ties. Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys could have ties. That's
I
totally.
don't think a tie is going to tie off an artery though.
Multiple
I have
ties
a
could help.
tie.
Well, you can use a tie. All you need is a tourniquet.
Hmm.
So a tie would work.
I have a tie.
Yep, Philippe would have a tie. That's true. He is wearing a tie because he's wearing a suit.
Yeah. I am wearing a tie.
thought you were
Okay.
wearing a scarf.
Hey.
Use a scarf as a tourniquet too.
Right.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I clearly have no medical knowledge, even though I'm first aid trained in real life.
Wow.
I'm also first aid trained in real life, which is why I apologize for all the metagaming. It's purely just me asking if there's stuff in the scenes.
Right. No worries. I think metagaming is a sign of the player's engagement and excitement. So I think it's great.
Mm.
But I will have to slap your wrists from time to time.
I will stop doing
All
that.
right.
I don't really
will-
care if this person dies, to be
Is
fair.
anybody going to ask me for my scarf? Just
Are
to
you-
get us back on focus here? Yep.
Do we
Uh,
actually care if this guy lives or dies? Do we just want his headpiece, don't we?
I'm sure Alexi would. Just,
well, Alexi's
Yeah, I'm a
already, is
caregiver.
already sitting on him, trying to
Mm.
keep
Mm.
him from dying. So
Okay. I go over to see
Is
what's
he-
So
going on.
Philippe, you go outside the room into the other room now.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, and
because
you
I want
see
to
the
see
dead
what my
guard.
broodmate's up to.
Right, everybody who's left this room at this point, in fact, everybody needs to make a self-control check.
Yeah, it's about fucking right.
Shit. This is not good for me at all.
We use willpower. Can we use willpower on self-control
Yes,
checks?
you can.
Okay, sweet. Very good.
One success.
One success.
That's the thing I want to do.
How many of
let's
the
see.
lawyers are in the room anyway? Just are they
Uh,
all?
In this room where you are now,
Yeah.
there's no lawyers in the room where you are.
Cool. Well, then I'm gonna
Okay.
put my body over where the out of camera sight. Just put some blood in the wound.
Russell, my metagaming has come to an end. You get to take control of my character.
Oh, excellent.
I got no successes and a
Okay.
1.
Okay. So you're looking around the room, you're seeing the dead body, you're seeing the other cop that's been shot, you're seeing Alexis holding this flow of blood coming through his fingers. It's
In-
everywhere, and your fangs just drop. And you just walk over to where Alexis is and pull Alexis off him. Alexis, you can make a strength and athletics check to try and stop this from happening.
I sure will.
But
I still have my upped strength at this point, so I'm up to
Right.
5.
So do I.
Oh,
okay, so you guys are going to make
Not
contested
alertness.
strength and athletics checks in contest with one another, please.
Roll my
we go.
self-control because
3 successes.
Oh my
Three
God.
successes.
it's just all those
Success.
ones though. That's shocking.
Kitty,
successes.
Okay, so this is going to be another round. The first 3 seconds passes where you are struggling with one another.
Is he still on top of the person in question?
Yes, he is. I'm rolling your self-control, Philippe. Hold on.
You doing okay, Tanya?
Self-control for
Yeah,
Philippe
that's
is
3
fine.
successes.
You're just like
very high.
2
"You got
successes.
this."
Okay, so he's actually holding you off at this point, but she's very persistent, and
Can someone take this woman and get her away from here?
Excuse me, what was that word going to be?
I was wondering what?
Well, I'm
I'm
inside.
I'm
with
just going
the-
to like carry her, like
Philippe,
literally.
you're holding yourself together.
I'll hold her on
Okay.
her waist.
Just barely? Or, well,
You get one success.
okay, I'm going to all my broodmate.
It's not going to work.
Vampires can all vampires.
They
I've
can, but
lost
not when
my-
they're not when they're fucking frenzying. They can't.
I'll just hold her
Hold
by her waist.
Everybody
like
hold
literally by-
fire for 2 seconds.
Ooh.
I'll help you pull her away. Because I've still got my strength up as well. I'll help you do that.
This is punishment for metagaming.
Mhm.
Which is fair. Also, I have like very
Someone
little
stake her.
self-control.
Might be a bit hard to explain. Staking a person in front of people that don't understand.
No one's in here, which is why I want to put blood in his fucking gaping wound.
Right, yeah.
This is not Bishop. Philippe doesn't carry around.
Where's
stakes.
Bishop? Is he in here?
Everyone now regrets the fact that Bishop got pissed off with him.
Okay, so we're just going to go over frenzy very briefly. Okay, I'm going to read this out loud to you guys. Vampires, like mortals, are creatures of instinct. However, the instincts of the vampire are those of a hunter, not a gatherer. Vampires are the ultimate predators and stand at the apex of the food chain. They are highly developed killing machines, the harbingers of death. For vampires to survive in modern society, however, they must learn to keep the beast in check. The instincts of violence, so essential in the wild, serve only to endanger the vampire in today's complex world. The power of the beast's rage has its uses, but blindness it creates far outweighs its benefits. Vampires struggle to suppress the beast, but no matter how hard they try, they do not always prevail. I need to go into the system. Vampire does not have to resist a friendly, but if she does so, she must take a self-control check. The difficulty varies. It is an extended action. So you have to make 5 successes You have to reach 5 successes to overcome the frenzy. So you can make another check at this point, Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Nada.
Nothing. Okay, as the frenzy continues, you need to make another athletics check against Alexi's athletics check.
Wow, you guys are so cool.
1 success.
4 successes.
Oh.
4 successes. Okay, so you held her off again.
Kitty's just like snarling, trying to get to this guard's leg.
Next,
Someone
Someone
not-
stake her.
next turn, you can make another self-control check.
You can't say that.
Yeah, I can.
The humans won't understand.
Philippe, what are you doing?
Nada.
We're in a
No
room with no
self-control.
humans at the moment.
I'm gonna help
Then who are you
drag her
talking
off.
to?
Okay, so you,
Oh, is it only us 3 in the room?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then
And Tanya. Tanya's holding my waist.
Oh, Tanya's come out here
Yeah.
too now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
So Tanya, you can
Fuck off.
make a strength and athletics check too.
Alexi's definitely
1.
holding me off at the moment, so it's fine
Yeah.
because I only got a 1.
Okay, so
1.
that was 1 for your self-control.
No self-control. Still
No
0.
Still 0. Okay, so another athletics check from you.
Roll 20. Just loves to screw with me.
Yeah.
For sure.
3 successes.
3.
This has to count as being a caregiver for willpower, right?
Right, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So was it 3? What did you get, Kitty? I'm not seeing it here.
1.
So
1 for
what-
strength.
For strength. Okay, so it's
And
still
then
holding-
0 for self-control.
Still 0. So okay, this continues. Yet another round.
Self-control. Hey, 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, you finally start to pull yourself together and you stop struggling against Alexis, Philippe, and Tanya, who have kind of grabbed all of your limbs at this point and are pulling you away back to the other room, I suspect. Is that true?
No, she might eat the people in the other room.
That is
Mhm.
also true. Okay, so you pull her back where?
We're just
to the
putting
corner?
her against the wall as much as we can.
Okay, so you're holding her against the wall.
Mm.
So at this point, Kitty, you have control of your character.
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
I'm back. Oh,
Okay, don't look that way. Turn around, look at the wall.
sorry.
You can smell that the cop has literally pissed and shat himself.
Is he conscious?
He is conscious.
Okay.
I put blood in his wound if there's no one else in the room with us, and I'm going to ghoul this guy. Having
Okay.
someone in the
Um,
prison.
You to ghoul him, you need to feed him blood.
Yep, I'll do that as well, but he's dying first, so
Okay. All right. So you put blood in the wound. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I assume similar to bite on the neck, but a whole lot bigger.
Yep. So we'll have 2 blood points from that.
Cool.
Okay. And he's now a ghoul.
Oh,
Look
look at us with our retainers.
I'm gonna go
Aw.
take
Oh.
Oh.
gonna take the gun off the prison guard that was dead
Okay.
on the other side.
That guard does not have a gun.
Oh, guns.
These prison guards do not carry guns.
Okay,
He has a
Is-
pepper,
Tasers?
he has a pepper spray and a baton.
I will take those.
All right.
Any chance he's a smoker?
Going through his pockets.
Yeah.
Chance that he's a smoker. Yep, he's a smoker. He's got a packet of cigarettes and a lighter is inside the packet of cigarettes. It's one of the
Got it.
many lighters.
I'm gonna take the lighter.
Okay. By the way, your
Oh,
new
vampires are shitty with fire. God
Yes,
damn it.
they are. Your new ghoul is Harvey Druitt.
Oh.
Druitt.
Does he have a phone on him? Because I'll take his phone number, because no doubt he probably won't be coming with us.
He does not have a phone on him.
He could help feed the kitties.
I take his driver's license out of his wallet or
Okay.
his ID card or something.
Yep. You find his ID card. Yep.
Alexis, do you want to let the people in the air know that there's sausages in this area?
Starts to get up. He's like,
I just pass her the headset.
Shit.
he seems to be completely dumbfounded and confused, but he's starting to get
You're
up
right
off
there,
the
mate.
ground.
Slap, slap, slap.
Yeah.
You took a nasty punch there, or whatever it was that got you.
Punch, mate. That he fucking shot me, man.
It doesn't look like it.
Where's all this blood come from? I was lying
Must have
there.
been a prisoner or something.
I was seeing things, man. I was seeing my life flashing before my eyes.
You're under a lot of stress.
What's going on? Is it still happening?
Well, I assume so.
At that point, suddenly the door opens on the other side of the room, and a flood of black-clad riot guards come flying in, and they whisk you all out of the prison.
I give them the gun. I put the gun on the ground.
Right, and
Yep.
they take you to a special. What do you call? What's the word I'm looking for?
Debriefing.
Briefing room. That's the one.
Is Lionel with us?
Lionel is not with you.
Fuck.
They don't take Lionel to the debriefing room. But apparently the riot has been contained, and Lionel is going back to his cell. And you are in the debriefing room, and we shall end there.
Does this count as surviving a dangerous situation?
I think so.
Cool, I get a willpower back.
I was actually thinking of like giving my bloody table to one of the guys and just like, what?
Table leg, right?
Give it a table leg and like wipe my hand on my dress or something, or like wipe it on their shirt. It's dirty.
I love
Everybody-
Tanya so much.
Everybody can have 3 experience points
Yay.
tonight.
Cool.
If you can think of something that you've particularly excelled at or that you felt proud of, sing out now or forever hold your pieces.
Can I get my first dot and brawl after the training with Bishop's team and just constantly failing at it?
Yes, you can.
Can I also get a point in brawl? Because
If you want,
Thanks.
you're spending it for both of you. You're literally spending your XP at this point to do that.
yeah.
Yep. Okay.
How many points does it take to get like a physical attribute? Actually, can I get one in strength?
I think it's 7. Oh, it's 7
Very,
with your
very high.
modifier.
It's 7
Is it?
times.
Yeah.
7 times the current rating. Or
Your
something like
first
that.
dot and brawl will be 3 dots.
Okay.
And
Nice.
then it's 3 times the current rating.
Can I
Okay,
please
so I've
put
got
a point towards empathy because I have none, but I portray a character that has all of it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sure.
Sweet. Cool.
So for like attributes, it's 7 times the one that's already in there.
I'm
So-
pretty sure I'll double check that, but it's something like 7 or 8 times.
I will double check that as well because Russell helped me last time and I actually did write them down, but I was just double checking.
Now I've
Um,
actually looked at them a bit, I'm pretty good at remembering them.
I
now.
actually only have 1 dot in strength,
Yeah.
so I was using a lot of blood to like pump it up.
Yeah, right. So when you're pumped up like that, you look quite inhuman.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Spooky.
all veiny and
Yeah.
weird and shit.
Good
'Cause
thing
you're-
I've
Yeah, you're forcing blood around your body.
Right.
Good thing I've got 4 in appearance, and my specialty with that means I've got a very
Oh,
honest
I'm in the wrong
face.
Very honest face. Right. So
And
how
I'm
did you like?
charming.
How did you like Philippe Gratiano?
Oh, I love him. Love him to pieces. Love having a brood mate.
Excellent.
So, where are we?
Oh,
Attribute is current rating times 4, apparently.
Times 4. Fuck.
Okay, it's discipline that's times 7.
Disciplines times 7. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so times 4, which means I can spend some
Oh,
points.
times 5 for discipline and times 7 for caitiff.
Times 7 for what?
Caitiff, or non-clan.
Oh, non-clan disciplines.
Yeah.
Right. So if it's out of clan.
Okay, I'm
So
using
XP is a lot more reasonable than I remember, actually.
So
For-
5.
Yeah.
So for an attribute, your current strength is 1. You
Mhm.
want to put it up to 2.
Mhm.
So it's the current rating, which is 1 times 4. Did you say?
Yep, so that's
So
4 points.
4 XP. Right.
Cool. I still have a 19 points of XP to use
Wow. Nice.
after I've done those 2.
Right.
Eventually,
good.
I'll get my 5th dot in stamina and intelligence, but that's a big jump. So
Right.
I've been meaning to catch up with Uber to try and spend some of my
Oh,
stuff.
oh,
Shit.
sorry,
Tell you
stamina's
what.
only 3.
What we can do tomorrow, because we're
Okay,
playing
okay, okay.
Chicago tomorrow, Sage.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll meet up with you 30 minutes early if you've got time.
Yeah, I have all the
And-
time.
All right, and we'll do a scene with Uther if you like
Okay, sounds good.
on this game. Okay, because I'm sorry, I
Oh, it's gonna be a
promised you
mind
that we
fuck.
would.
And next week you can talk to Bishop if you want.
We can do it as a flashback.
Nadia.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Also, sorry
My
to be
little
that
kitty's
person.
all
I feel like I did a really good job at subterfuge as pretending to be a lawyer. So
Right.
I'd like to put a
You did
point
a
towards
really good job.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Really good
and
job.
Abilities. So that is, I've got 2 points in that currently. So that'd be 2 times 4.
Yep.
So that's 8, which
Hang
means
on. Is it an attribute or a skill?
it's a skill.
Skill's a bit different.
Oh shit! How much is
It's
skills?
2. It would be the current rank times 2.
Times 2. Oh,
Yeah.
that's 4. So
Yeah, it's
So-
pretty reasonable. But the first dot is 3.
yeah. So 9 minus 4 is 5. So I've still got 15 points. Cool. Those are the points.
All right, cool. All right, guys, I'm going to run.
Okay.
And I'll see some of you tomorrow
Yeah.
and so on.
Good
Alright.
game, guys.
Look after
Alright,
yourselves,
This was
everyone.
so much fun.
Yeah,
so
see
much fun.
you
Bye.
next Sunday. Okay.
Bye.
Alrighty, see you all.
Bye-bye.